So, good evening, everybody. Back again, another day, another watch along, the home of watch alongs. I've taken that label right now, the home of watch alongs, which reminds me, I am doing two tomorrow, two watch alongs. I completely forgot it was the League Cup final. So, as well as the Spurs versus Wolverhampton Wanderers game tomorrow, I will be doing the Cup final as well. So, yeah, really looking forward to that. Don't forget also tonight, normal time, 9 o'clock, I will be doing my press conference reaction. I didn't actually expect Mikel Arteta to do a press conference for this FA Cup game. Normally after a Europa League game, he doesn't normally do another press conference, maybe because it's the FA Cup he has. But I will be doing a press conference reaction at 9 o'clock. So we'll go through the full transcript of that, and that'll be kind of good. I've already read through it. I've already watched it. I've seen everything he said. And yeah, I'm looking forward to doing that stream later on. But for now, we're going to watch a proper football team. None of this banter FC, capitulation FC, dead food FC. None of that rubbish. We're going to watch the best team in the world right now, just staring at Jurgen Klopp's beautiful smile. And we don't even need to read the Liverpool team out. We all know who it's going to be. But I will come to the Watford team. Watford, Ben Foster in goal. They've got Firmino at right back, then Cabalassi, Cathcart, and Messina. Some of these names, bruv, seriously. Will Hughes in midfield, Capu, and then they've got Ismail Issar, Deulofeu, Decore, and Cajonas up front in Troy Deeney. We will read the Liverpool team out. Alisson in goal, obviously. Alexander-Arnold, Robertson, Van Dijk and Lovren. Ox is starting, Fabinho and Wijnaldum. Obviously, Jordan Henderson's out injured. And then the front three is as normal: Salah, Firmino, Mane. Probably the best front three. Well, not probably. It is the best front three in world football, and has been for probably about a year and a half, 2 years now. And really looking forward to this game. I can only see this game one way. This is just going to be a rout, isn't it? Let's read through some of the scores from today as well, because the other Premier League games are finished. Obviously, we did the Norwich against Leicester watch along last night. Where Leicester, Jesus Christ, where's Georgie when we need him in the chat? Let's see if he's Sagobi tonight. But they lost to Norwich 1-0. Brilliant goal as well. Brilliant goal from Jamal Lewis. What a finish. And if only Arsenal could have defended like Norwich defended against Leicester yesterday, we would have been in the Europa League draw into the next round and be looking forward to a long and prosperous campaign in that competition. But we didn't. The other results are, oh dear, I haven't seen any of these other than that one from yesterday. Oh dear, oh dear. My twin brother, Graham Potter, he's lost. They're in big trouble. They could be going down. Croydon Roy, Warrior the Wovers. Wow, 24 shots Brighton had to 12. Wow, they lost 1-0 to Palace. Jordan Ayew scoring the goal. Chelsea. Jesus Christ. Chelsea drew 2-2 away to Bournemouth. 85th minute equaliser. Marcus Alonso with both of their goals. Lerma and King with Bournemouth's. Then we'll go to Newcastle. That was a Borefest 0-0. That was a big opportunity missed for Burnley as well, because if they had won that, they could have still been in with a shout. Now that they ain't won that, I think that's all over. Massive result for West Ham. They beat Southampton 3-1. Jared Bowen scoring. Haller and Antonio and Obafemi for Southampton. And then obviously we're going to watch this game. This game, like I said, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good game. Like I said, I can only see it going one way. And that is Liverpool absolutely slapping them and marching on to that league title. They only need 4 more wins. This will be one of them. Lee predict a 5-0 for Liverpool. I think I actually did predict a 5-0. I can't remember. I said it on my my Premier League show this morning. I think I did actually predict 5-0. I can't remember. But yeah, I'm just watching the players warming up on the pitch. And it's kind of nice in a way that Arsenal haven't got a game until Monday. I know this is obviously Premier League, we're in the FA Cup, but it's nice that we haven't got a game until Monday, because I don't think I could have sat here and done another watch along that quickly for Arsenal. It's nice to actually watch other teams without getting stressed and without getting without getting wound up and having my levels of anxiety go through the roof. It was crazy. That game the other night, literally, like, we were absolutely rubbish, and we got everything we deserved. And I haven't seen a single Arsenal fan say that we were unlucky. I think every single Arsenal fan that I've watched. Oh, by the way, that reminds me. Big up Hugh Wizzy. Big up Hugh Wizzy. Yeah, if anybody hasn't watched Hugh Wizzy's video, don't do it obviously now because we're live streaming. But Hugh Wizzy dropped a 27-minute rant attack on the club, on the players, and I was howling. What a guy. I love that bloke, man. I absolutely love him. And I've actually met him so many times, done interviews with him and stuff when he was working at TalkSport. Really nice geezer. And his video had me in stitches. But you know what? Everything he said was spot on. Yeah, everything he said was spot on. Even when he went down to the detail of the difference between the old Arsenal badge and the new Arsenal badge. The way he explained it was just genius. But yeah, if anybody hasn't seen that, then do check that out later on. Obviously, after this stream. Sorry, Hugh. But yeah, yeah, it was mad because like that game the other night. 1 minute we're like playing crap, and like you know they're all over us. They then they then get the goal. We think right, that'll spur us on. That'll get us on the attack. No, we had our first shot in the 75th minute. First shot on target in the 75th minute. And then we get the goal where it's adulation, it's joy, it's scenes. Aubameyang with a bicycle kick, probably one of the best goals he's ever scored. And I think I don't even know what happens. Do you know what? I don't even want to talk about it anymore. Let's move on because it'll just wind me up. Fraud gang, exactly. Big up Hugh Wizzy. Big up the Blind Gooner. Nice to have a stress-free weekend. It is, man. It's going to be nice to watch a world-class football team, which, by the way, have only spent £27 million more than Arsenal in the last 5 years. So yeah, all the Arsenal fans that cry about, oh, we need to invest. Well, we've invested £27 million less than Liverpool in 5 years, which equates to Lucas Torreira. So take Torreira out of Arsenal, stick him at Liverpool, and that is the difference in our spending in the last 5 years. That kind of says where we are. We're spending on crap. They're spending on quality. And that's why they're the best team in the world. Just looking at Mo Salah, he really does need to sort his barnet out. It's a little bit too long. I don't really like his fluffy hair. I can't lie. Although I'm not in any position to talk with a barnet like this, am I? Let's be real. And I do need to get it chopped next week because it is way too long. But there's nearly 200 people watching this live. So thank you very much for that. Do appreciate it as always. Like I said, this is something I'm going to be doing a lot. I have a lot of free time, especially in the evening time. And yeah, I'm going to be doing quite a lot of these watch-alongs all of next week. Jesus Christ, you lot are going to be sick of the sight of me. So today we're doing this one. After this, I'll be doing the press conference reaction at 9 o'clock tonight for Arsenal-Portsmouth or Portsmouth-Arsenal. Tomorrow is a massive day. I didn't realise it was the cup final. I completely forgot, which is pretty stupid of me because we were supposed to play Man City this weekend. But obviously they're in the cup final against Aston Villa. So tomorrow I'll be doing the 7 a.m. morning show as normal, Premier League news. Then I'll be doing a Spurs versus Wolves watch along. Then I'll be doing straight after that the cup final watch along. Then after that at 9 o'clock I will be doing the preview for the Portsmouth game. Monday, obviously Arsenal normal service resumed. Me and my boy Chig, my partner in Arsenal streams. Big up Chig. Link in the description for him. Guna Eagle Eye. Tuesday, VP is going to be happy because I'm doing Chelsea versus Liverpool watch along. Wednesday, we're going to do Spurs versus Norwich, another watch along. And then Thursday, I've kind of got a bit more interest in this game because my little brother supports Derby County. My youngest brother, he supports Derby County. And on Thursday, they're playing Man United. So I'm going to do a watch along for that. And yeah, massive week. I'm going to be super busy this week with all the Arsenal related stuff I'm doing as well. But I'm really looking forward to it. Keeps me busy, keeps the channel flowing. And thank you to over 34,000 subscribers. Picked up about 300 off of the back of that watch along the other night. And we were trending as well. So first time the channel's trended on YouTube. Just a shame it was in bad circumstances, really. But at one point, I checked the analytics this morning, or last night, sorry. At one point, 28,000 people watched that stream in 1 hour. And it went from like here to right up here real quick. I think that was probably because we were losing going into extra time on the night. And then obviously we got the goal and it shut up again. And yeah, it was pretty damn mad. But yeah, shame it all ended in tears. But there we go. It is watchalongs galore. I am on my normal streaming site tonight, but I can see Abdi in the chat. Big up yourself for that one last night, mate. That was a pucker streaming site you gave me, mate. So if I do get stuck and I am stupidly far behind, I have to tap you up again, mate. But for now, this is the normal one I use. And it's normally flawless. It's normally about 20 seconds behind to 30 seconds max. But obviously YouTube has a little delay anyway, so that's why it's that far behind. It's maybe, I don't know, it's probably maybe about 15 seconds real time behind, but then obviously YouTube's got about 10 to 20 second lag as well. So there we go. But anyway, I'm from Pretoria. I can't even spell. I can't even speak. I am from Pretoria. That's in South Africa, isn't it? Is that South Africa? Big up yourself, Sasha, anyway. Let's read some of your comments out. Who's confident that Watford are going to get a result? I can't see them getting anything apart from relegated. But that would be nice if they got relegated, because then send Deulofeu our way. That would be kind of cool. Although it wouldn't be cool if they got relegated, because I think their ground's kind of nice. It's a tiny little ground, very similar to Crystal Palace, actually. I do like their stadium. I'm just looking at it right now. With the sun going down in the background, it looks really nice. Quite a nice pitch as well. It's a proper old-fashioned football stadium, and there's not many of them about, is there? So yeah, it would be nice if they stayed up. South London finest evening, bud. 5-0 Liverpool. Yeah, I reckon 5-0 as well. Omar says Watford are going to get battered. Troops wants Liverpool to lose. Big up, Troops. I ain't spoke to Troops this week, so hopefully he's well. And I couldn't care less if Liverpool don't lose a game, if I'm honest. I genuinely can't care, but I know a lot of Arsenal fans don't want them to go unbeaten. I couldn't care less. Yeah, at the end of the day, they deserve to go unbeaten if they do it. So it's like they deserve to win the league. They're the best team in the world right now. They've dropped 2 league points all season, ironically, to Man United, which is pretty mad. It's a S.Teov stadium. You're showing your age there, Peter. I used to love that, flicking it along. Ping, ping, ping. I used to get my old man, right, to get some massive big board, yeah? Like some wooden board. And I'd get him to like nail my thing into it, like my S.Teov pitch into it. Yeah, it used to be pretty sick. How things have changed. Now it's all MacBooks, iPads, PS4s, Xboxes, iPhones. Nobody really does all that sort of stuff anymore, do they? Kids of this generation haven't got a clue how hard we had it when we were little. We were lucky if we got a Game Boy for Christmas, do you know what I mean? Come on, Nigel Pearson, says Krish. Evening, Krish. Liverpool must win 5-0 for the Fantasy Premier League. Oh, that reminds me. Actually. Let me have a little log into the Fantasy Premier League. I would love to give you the code to get into it if you haven't joined, but I can't remember it. But let's have a little look, because the top 10 will get a cash prize from me at the end of the season. And it's now asking me to sign in. We should be signed in. Yeah, top prize is 250 quid. So I'm going to go through the top 10 and see who's top 10 right now. Let's go to leagues. Where are we? League Gunners Legends. Jesus Christ, I'm nearly 3,000th in my own league. Unbelievable. Here we go. Let's go top 10. Currently, only 2 points clear, though, is Samuel Thompson. Samuel Thompson's en route for that 250. Davor Simonson's second. That's a 150 cash prize. Ishmael, I think I've got that right. Ishmael Suleiman was third. That's 75 quid. Fourth, they're joint at the minute. There's 2 of you joint. Charles Tully and Jack Simpson. Fourth is 50 quid. And then 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is a tenner each. And as it stands, Austin Edwards, Matthew De Heer, Alexander Tully, probably butchered that surname, Darren Bayer, Alex De Silva are all 10th. Although there is 2 people joint 10th, Amit Umat and Deulofeu Ukanurin. Jesus Christ, I have butchered your names. I do apologise. But yeah, they will be paid out at the end of the season. So the top 10, how can you join? I genuinely don't have any idea what the code is, mate. I don't even know how to find the code. I ain't even touched my team all season. But yeah, at the end of the season, the 10 top places, just give me your PayPal and I'll divert it straight to your account. I thought that'd be kind of cool. We'll do that again next season as well. Maybe I'll take part properly next year. I never normally play it. I just thought, you know what, it'd be nice to set it up. At the time I did it, I think we had about 22,000 subscribers, 25,000 maybe. So I thought, you know what, let's just set that up. There's a lot of people involved. There's over nearly 4,000 people in that league alone. So yeah. Have you ever checked out the League of Ireland? We might not be the best players in the world, but the fans and the atmosphere at the games are incredible. Says Shamrock Rovers Fan TV. Is that even a thing? Big up yourself, bruv. Quality. I've never watched it. Genuinely, I've never watched it, mate. I might have a little check out later. Yeah, Mikey's asking if Jack Burns scored last night. But yes, listen, we are going to get into the Liverpool watch-along. 12 minutes till kickoff. The best team in the land by a country mile shouldn't have any problems dissecting Watford. Watford haven't really boosted their results under Nigel Pearson, really, have they? Let's be real. They're still very much in trouble, and I do think that they are probably going to go down. It'd be kind of sad. Like I said, I do like Watford as a football club. I do like their ground, and yeah. Let's read some of these comments out while we go. Do drive the likes up. That would be nice. Evening, Leo. Go and subscribe to his channel. Everybody who's in this chat right now, click on that number. It's highlighted in green. That number. Click on that. It's a FIFA channel. Go and click on it. I've just watched your video a minute ago, funny enough. So go and click on that and go and subscribe to his channel right now. Let's get him up to 1,000 subs. What do you want? 610, 67, something like that. 607. Ox in for Cater. Yes, he is in for Cater. And let me read the team out again. Let me go for it again for all the people that have joined late. We'll read both teams out. That would make sense, wouldn't it? So let's read the teams out. Ben Foster in goal for Watford. They've then got Firmino, Kabalassi, Cathcart and Messina. They've then got Will Hughes, Capu, Ismail Issa, Decore and Deulofeu with Troy Deeney up front. Liverpool have got Alisson, Alexander, Trent Alexander, Dejan Lovren, Van Dijk and Andy Robertson, Oxlade-Chamberlain, Fabinho and Wijnaldum, Salah, Firmino, Mane. The benches, Gomez in goal for Watford. Danny Welbeck. Do you remember when I did that famous rant about Danny Welbeck and I said he couldn't finish a wank? I think that still applies now. Man can't even get in the team. When was the last time he played a game? Chalobah's on the bench. Andre Gray, Bussetto and Pereira. I'm shocked at Pereira being on the bench. He's a good player. Adrian on the bench for Liverpool. Takumi, Lallana, Origi, Matip, Jones and whoever. I don't even know how to pronounce that. Whoever. But yeah, that's the teams, that's the lineups. Like I said, I'm predicting this only going one way, and that's a Liverpool absolute. It's gonna be disgusting. It's gonna get naughty, and it's probably gonna be 5. So yeah, they'll go marching on. They only need 4 more wins and they're crowned Premier League champions officially, which is kind of funny because if they win their next 4 games, they will be champions. The 5th game is at the Etihad, so Man City will have to give them a guard of honour, which would be kind of funny. But they fully deserve it. Listen, they've been a joy to watch this season, and I don't think anyone expected them to just go and absolutely rip apart pretty much every team they've played. People are sitting there and go, oh, but they've had help from VAR. They've had this, they've had that. Who cares? Even if they had 10 points less, they're still going to piss a title, aren't they? So, you know, the way I see it is that, you know, VAR, yes, I think it's flawed. I think it's stupid. I don't think it does what it was set out to do. I think the technology itself works, but the people controlling the technology are dead from the neck up. The opinion changes from one week to the next because it's not the same person doing every single game. And that's why it's going to fall down. And to be honest, they just need to scrap it. Just get rid of it. It slows the game down. You can't celebrate a goal anymore without worrying that VAR is going to stop you. I mean, I watched the Norwich-Leicester game, as we know, last night, and I thought Iheanacho's goal should have stood. The ball's come over the top. It's hit his hand. It didn't give him any advantage, in my opinion. Yeah, they both run in side by side. He's then cut inside and buried a great finish into the bottom left. And for me, that shouldn't have been ruled out. And I see people in the chat last night going, oh, but it was handball. It hit his hand. It hit his arm. Well, if that's the case, then why didn't we get a penalty against Olympiacos when Aubameyang took a shot and it hit the geezer on the arm? It's the same, isn't it? If it hits your arm, it should be handball or not handball. Make your minds up. It's not 1 week and then it ain't, and then it is the next. You know, the one the other night for us should have been a penalty working on the one last night. But, or they're just both not handball. You know, for me, deliberate handball is just a stupid thing to say anyway. How many people deliberately try and handle the ball? Apart from Thierry Henry against the Irish. Sorry about that to all the Irish people in the chat. But yeah, I think they need to change that completely, because not many people do deliberately handle the ball. So I don't know. The defender gets the advantage of handball. Well, that's very true as well, because they did slightly tweak the rule, didn't they? That when it hit that guy's arm the other night, that he didn't deliberately put his arm out. His arm was there and it hit his arm. But if that was a striker like last night, he don't get it. Well, that ain't fair. It's either one or the other. Danny Wellcrap is on the bench. Evening, Daniel. Yeah, he is. We'd be third if there was no VAR in the Sheffield United game. We were robbed. Mate, it's kind of mad. Watford are 19th in the table. They are 3 points off a safety. Villa have dropped into the bottom three tonight. West Ham are out of it, and Bournemouth and Brighton are only, well, Brighton are only 3 points off, and Bournemouth are only 2 points off. That's really tight. I think all the way up to Brighton on 28. I think anywhere above that, I think they're all safe. It's that bottom six. Any three of that bottom six. That result for Norwich last night will do them the world of good. But obviously, we watched that game last night, and they've got the work rate. They just ain't got the quality. You know, maybe we should have their work rate and watch them and watch how they defend a lead. You know, and watch how they defended last night, because they did really, really well, Norwich. They were throwing bodies everywhere to try and get that result. And when they got their chance, they buried it. Yeah, and then from then till the end of the game, it was literally every time Leicester went to take a shot, 5 bodies jumping out in the way of the shot. Yeah, maybe we should take lessons from Norwich, who are bottom of the table, on how to defend. But there we go. So you think Arsenal are safe? Well, we ain't got 40 points yet, have we? Or have we? I don't even know. I've lost interest, mate. If Villa get relegated, Grealish is coming. I think he'll end up at United, if I'm honest. I think as a United fan, I'd imagine. Like, obviously, listen, he's a cult hero at Aston Villa, but I do think he's a United fan. So I do think he'll end up there. But I don't really want him anyway, if I'm honest. He's done very well this season, don't get me wrong. But nah. If yeah, but Lee, Arsenal would have lost 1-0 to United without VAR at Old Trafford, so it got called offside. Well, yeah, offside. Evening, Jake. Offside is completely different, because that is then a matter of fact. Yeah, it's a fact. You're either onside or you're offside. So that's fine. Offside's cool. Keep VAR. Do what you're doing. That is a fact. Like goal line technology, it's either crossed the line or it ain't crossed the line. With all these other decisions, yeah, it's all down to interpretation of the person watching it at that game. Yeah, and that doesn't make it fact. It makes it an opinion. Yeah, onside, offside. You draw the line, you can see quite clearly whether he's on or off. So, you know, same with the goal line technology. All these other ones are all open to interpretation, and it's all a matter of opinion. And everyone will sit there going, well, I think he dived for that. Yeah, then the next week, the next guy watching VAR will go, well, no, that's a penalty. And it's exactly the same as what happened the other week. No, how many times this season, like Pepe against, I think it was Palace? Pepe against Palace, that was a penalty. All day long, that's a penalty. Danny Ings against Liverpool, exactly the same, should have been a penalty. Yeah, and then you see a couple of weeks later down the road, there's then another one, it's exactly the same, and that then gets given. So there's no consistency with it, because it's open to interpretation from each guy on each game. Whereas goal line technology, onside or offside, that is fact. You're either on or you're off. It either crossed or it didn't. You know, so if they want to change this handball, so it's either that's handball, that's not, yeah, or this constitutes as a penalty, this doesn't, change the laws up a little bit, and we might have a better VAR system in place. Like I said, the technology is decent. The people controlling it are thick as pig shit, really, aren't they? Let's be real. But there we go. The teams are walking out onto the pitch as we speak. Really gonna enjoy this game. So yeah. Can't wait for it to kick off. Can you show us the TV? Yeah, if I want to lose my YouTube channel, mate. Yeah, I can definitely do that. Of course I can't. There's a certain thing on this planet called copyright laws, mate. Copyright laws. If I turn this iPad around and go, oh, here you go. Come on, man. Seriously, this YouTube channel will be shut down real quick. And there ain't no way I am shutting my channel down for the sake of one person or two people or 250 people watching the game. Not after all the fucking blood, sweat and tears I've put into this in the last 13, 14 months. No chance, mate. But I'm sure there'll be people in the chat that will help you out with a streaming site if you want one. Yes, we have the rum, Leo. We have the rum. I went to a nice little walk down the road to the shops. Lovely and sunny again today. And I think summer is definitely in the Costa del Sol right now. I can't see any way where it's not just going to be pure sunshine until November now. So yeah, you'll be seeing my skin tone get darker and darker over the next 6 months or so. And my hair will be getting brighter and brighter blonde. But yeah, should be a good game. Like I said, I can't see anything other than the Liverpool win. But you never know. This is the Premier League. And stranger results have happened, a little bit like last night with Norwich beating Leicester 1-0. I don't think many people see that coming. But like we've said a million times before, no Vardy, no party. It's as simple as that. And Vardy was celebrating the birth of his child. So he wasn't in the team. He wasn't in the squad. And no Ndidi. It's funny how they're struggling without their DM, innit? They've lost a few games since he's been out injured, which makes it even more laughable why we don't play our DM. But there we go. We'll leave that to Monday and we'll see what happens on Monday when I'm ripping out even more of my hair and my hairline's going further back than Mane's. I'm moving like Mane right now. I'll end up like Pep before much longer watching Arsenal. But there we go. Force on Decore, says John Boy. Very good. I'll take him at Arsenal in a heartbeat, mate. Very good. And Ndidi was on the bench. Yes, Ndidi, he was, my friend. But he went in the starting 11. And when he's not in the starting 11, they don't tend to do as good. Because let's be real, he is a quality defensive midfielder. Really good player. I'd love to have him at Arsenal. But the game is literally about to kick off 1 minute from now. I'm going to go and have a quick toilet and I'll be back in 1 minute. Do not move. And I'm back. I am back. Apologies for that. We're underway. It's 0-0. We ain't missed a goal, so that was handy. Had to go for a Jimmy Riddle. But we're back. Mike Dean's on VAR. Mike Dean. Do you know what's funny, Leo, right? Is that Arsenal fans, for some reason, seem to think that Mike Dean is a Tottenham fan. How deluded. How deluded. I think the last 7 or 8 times we have played with Mike Dean as referee, we've won every single game. Oh, but he's a Tottenham fan. Just watching Salah romping away down the right wing. He's fed Bobby Firmino, one of the most underrated players in the Premier League. Watford have defended that really well. I'm currently on 1 minute 20, so give me your time checks. And if I am too far behind, then my boy Abdi in the chat can hook me up. Yeah, 1 minute 30 right now. So I'm probably about 20, 30 seconds behind. So Tottenham fans don't like him either then. They're already over him. Yes, they are. They are, my friends. They are. It's only going to go one way, this game. And that's just going to be ridiculous. 1 minute 50. Oh, well, I'm ahead of you then, mate. I'm 3-4 seconds ahead of you. So that's all right then. See, we're cool. We've got the normal streaming site tonight. I don't know where it was yesterday. I'm 40 seconds behind real time. Well, that's not too shabby. I'll go with that. That's what I normally am, to be fair. So, yeah. Just watching Alisson run out of his goal. Bosh, straight down the wing and out of play. Be interesting to see if the Ox plays well tonight. I'm kind of a little bit gutted that we let him go. But do you know what? We got decent money for him. And another one that got ruined by not being able to play in the team in a set position. But there we go. It is what it is. We could we'd run out of time if we was to sit here and talk about the players we shouldn't have let go. Leeds, says Freeway Ricky. Do you think they're coming up? I thought they were going to win the title. They're a little bit woo at the moment. They did this last season. I don't really get the love fest for Bielsa. I don't actually dislike Leeds, if I'm being honest. I want you to come up. My uncle supports Leeds and my cousin. But you should have come up last season. And then this season, I thought you were going to walk away with a title. And it's not kind of happening right now, is it? Let down Leeds. Yeah. It would be nice though, because you know what? Leeds on a night out is sick. So that'd be a good away day. Alisson nearly spewing one straight to them. He's like, Watford put a good bit of pressure on them there. But Watford are back with a goalkeeper right now as we speak, Ben Foster. I don't know how that guy's still nicking a living in the Premier League, but there you go. One of the most overrated goalkeepers I've ever seen in my whole lifetime watching football. And how he was even getting games at Man United. Jesus Christ. Just watching Deulofeu, again, another one who's massively overrated. He's just come inside. He's just had a shot and it's gone wide. I don't like Deulofeu. Yeah, I know a lot of Arsenal fans rate him. They think he's fantastic. He's this, he's that. League coronavirus gunner. No, do you know what? I've lived here 4 months tomorrow. And the whole 4 months I've been here, I swear to God, daytime, yeah, I'm sweet. Nighttime, I just sit here and like my nose just starts dribbling. I don't know what it is, man. I don't know whether it's this apartment. I don't know whether it's like, I don't know, man. But daytime, I'm cool. Nighttime. And yeah, since I've been here, I've had untold headaches and sore throats. So I don't know. I don't normally get ill, mate. But it is what it is. But pretty even so far. Liverpool have got the ball at the moment down the right-hand side with Mo Salah. You know he's cutting in on his left, so why show him in on the left? And the ball is out for a throw-in with Alexander-Arnold right now, who's had a fantastic season. Absolutely fantastic season. There is no fake scores. I think Canada Goon has just given us his prediction for the game, which is 1-0. He's a long-time viewer of the channel, so it's not a fake score. It's not a fake score. Firmino is holding his face at the moment. I'm quite sure he don't want his teeth smashed out. He paid about 40 grand for him. And the ball just whacked him straight in the face. Jesus Christ. As Fergie would say, the ball could have killed him, so you can't really laugh, really, can you? But yeah, he's going to have a sore nose now, isn't he? I just watched it again. Evening, Lee. What's your reaction to Kepa not starting for over a month? Well, listen, that's what big clubs do, mate. I nearly swore then. I don't want to swear. That's what big clubs do, mate. They even if they spend the massive money out on a player and they don't see that player doing it, they go, right, I don't care who you are, bench. Yeah, and Lampard's got the balls to go into a football club that he knows inside out, that he's a legend of, and go in there and go, boy, you've been taking liberties for time, bruv. Yeah, none of this, you ain't coming off for me. You're sitting on the bench. Yeah, so a waste of 72 million quid or 70 million quid or whatever it was, because let's be real here, he is crap. Yeah, he is absolutely garbage. Yeah, and I don't get the hype around him. The goal they conceded against Newcastle, how he's not saved that. The goal Bellerin scored against him, how is he not saving that? You know, and you could go through maybe 50 goals that he's been shocking on, but there we go. Thank you, William Bachelor, for your super sticker, baby. Thank you very much from the US. I appreciate that, mate. Hope you're well. What time is it over there? What time is it in the US, guys? It's 4:30 a.m. in Australia, says Mohammed. Big up, Mohammed. Hope you're well, mate. I hope you and the missus are good. Hope Foster has a nightmare. I'll take it you don't like him either then. Hayley, love your channel, watching from Perth, Australia. Big up yourself in Perth, Australia, Mark. My aunt used to live in Perth many, many moons ago. God rest her soul. God bless her. But yeah, she lived in Perth for 25 years, man. Literally like 25 years. And I never went. I've never been to Australia. I can't deal with that 17-hour flight, man. I can't be living on a plane for 17 hours without a cigarette. Yeah, and just sitting in a chair for 17 hours. No. That ain't me. Although I do like my sleep, but I don't think I could sleep for 17 hours. Not while I'm on a plane, anyway. It's 12:38 in Canada. There we go. Happy days. And funny enough, yeah, this sounds like I'm making all this bullshit up, but one of my dad's best mates lives in Ontario, and I've never been there either. The LG hoodie's giving me a hard on. Mate, the website is in the description. And you've just reminded me, my friend. You're a joker, man. Colombia as well. What a beautiful place. Funny enough, my mate who lives on the corner from here, this is real talk as well. My mate Keith, Capital Gooner on Twitter. Yeah, he's just come back from Colombia. How mad is this? You'd not probably think I'm making all this crap up, but genuinely, straight up, he's just come back from Colombia and Dominican Republic. So yeah, he's been back, 2 weeks now. Still ain't seen him, and he lives around the corner. We keep arranging to do a curry night or something, like go out for a vindaloo or something. And then we were supposed to do a roast dinner a couple of weeks ago, and he woke up late. Then we were supposed to go and do dinner, and I woke up like stupidly early, so I was knackered by the time he wanted to go for dinner. So yeah, there we go. Liverpool corner whipped in. It's cleared by Watford. And it's a little bit of a break. Nice little back heel there. And they are romping forward, Watford. And they've given the ball away. And Liverpool have given it away cheaply. That don't happen often. And it's now with Alisson. Do you know the one thing I like about Liverpool as well is the fact that they know they've won the title, and Klopp is not letting them stop. I'm a poet, I didn't know it. But Klopp is not letting them stop. And they are still relentless right now in this game as they were in the very first game of the season. Yeah, their work rate is just ridiculous. Back with Ben Foster, he's got the ball at the moment. And that's what I like about them. There is no big-time Charlie in that team. Like there's no one player in that team that you could say, well, he's their star man, because they're all star men. Even Dejan Lovren. Look, he's going to come in tonight. He's going to play next to Van Dijk, and he's been superb since Van Dijk's joined that club. You've got Matip, Deulofeu. Oh, Jesus Christ! Nearly scored a banger. We're going to kick you. Yeah, we're just going to do that. Bye bye. Unlucky. But yeah, Deulofeu got the ball down the left-hand side, chops in on his right, and just pings straight over the bar. But it was only about half a foot over the bar. But yeah, I like Liverpool's work ethic, and I think that, you know, a lot of teams can learn a lot from Liverpool, because do you know what? Even though that they are walking a title, you can see how hungry they are. They want to go unbeaten. Yeah, they desperately want to go unbeaten. Yeah, there is no stopping. This is like the first game of the season for them. They're just going to keep going and going and going. And do you know what? Last season, I was really hating on Liverpool. I didn't want them to win anything. I don't particularly, or never particularly used to like Liverpool. Should we say that? I didn't dislike them, but I didn't like them. It was just, meh, whatever. But this season, Watford are on the break here. Poor pass from Troy Deeney. and Liverpool have cleared it. But this season, I don't think even the biggest Liverpool hater can sit there and hate on them. They've been an absolute joy to watch this season, and sometimes you just have to hold your hands up and say fantastic performances every single week, and fantastic that they've only dropped 2 points. It is ridiculous. 2 points. That's mad. 3 seconds ahead of me. That's class. That's probably the closest I've been to one of you lot for a while. But yeah, honestly, Klopp as a manager, Liverpool as a team, and their fans, I know they're going to be relentless. I know they are. But you know what? Good luck to them. Yeah, they're the champions of Europe. I think they'll probably retain that as well. And I do think they will beat Atletico. I know that's going to be a really hard game, but I do think they'll overturn that result when they play Atletico Madrid. I do think that's going to happen. And they fully deserve it. And they could dominate for quite a while because that team's still quite young. And, you know, Trent Alexander-Arnold, Robertson. I think it was Jack in the comments on one of my videos the other day was saying they're going to flop next season. They're not going to be able to keep the energy levels up. I completely disagree. Completely disagree. I've said this so many times that when you watch Liverpool, you can name their starting 11 every week. Yeah, other than when Henderson's out, it'll be Keita or Ox. Yeah, when Gomez is out, it'll either be Matip or Lovren or vice versa. Yeah, but it's always Van Dijk, Robertson, and Alexander-Arnold. It's always Alisson. It's always Fabinho. It's always Wijnaldum. Wijnaldum's so underrated, by the way. And then it's normally Henderson, who has to be a candidate for player of the season. Let's be real here. Yeah, I've watched a lot of Liverpool this season. He's got to be up there for candidate for player of the season. Let me know who yours is in the chat. I'll read some of yours out. Player of the season. De Bruyne's in the hat. Don't forget that. For me, I would give it to De Bruyne. I'm just putting Henderson in there as well because I think he's had an outstanding season. But because it's Jordan Henderson, you're not allowed to credit him and give him all the love because it's Jordan Henderson and he's not fashionable, is it? You know, it's not fashionable to praise Jordan Henderson because he's not got Enio at the end of his name or saying Jordan Henderson Enio. Mane says South London's fine. Mustafi, you dickhead. Mustafi. Although Mustafi's actually played all right recently. Justice says Henderson. Who would you put your money on to win the title next year? It's got to be Liverpool, mate. All day long. All day long. Although I'll tell you something, it'd be a lot closer than this year if Man City do get banned from Europe. Ozil. Anyone saying Ozil's getting muted? Jokers. How's Henderson player of the season? I didn't say he was player of the season. I said he's got to be in the running for player of the season. Yeah, he's got to be in the running for player of the season, man. He's the captain of Liverpool. Yeah, his work rate's ridiculous. If he walked into Arsenal's midfield, which he would be our best midfielder by a country mile. That ain't even up for debate. Jordan Henderson would be our best midfielder. That is not even a debate. And even the most ardent Arsenal fan, Ozil, Xhaka lovers, Torreira lovers, Ceballos lovers, I don't think anyone can argue with that. He would be our best midfielder. Watford corner, just whipping it in as we're about to speak now. And it's coming in. And it's a flick on. And it's away. It's away. And they've still got the ball. Deulofeu is causing a few little problems here, but he's giving the ball away. And this is where Liverpool are dangerous on the counter-attack. Great ball down the wing. Firmino's romping away down the wing. It's not really got much help. He's giving it to Mane. Nice ball out to, I don't know who that is at the moment. I can't really see. Is that the Ox? It was the Ox. Still kills me that he left Arsenal, man. I was at his last game. Funny enough, it was at Anfield. When in our wisdom, we decided to play him at right wing back. Yay! I remember that game. That was embarrassing. That was when Bellerin gave Salah the freedom of Liverpool. This is why I don't rate Deulofeu. He's just done it again. He gets the ball. He runs as fast as he can, diagonally across the pitch. Yeah, and gives the ball away pretty much every single time. Lee contradiction gunner. What have I contradicted myself on? Tell me, man. Tell me, baby. Kevin De Bruyne is the best midfielder in the world. I 100% agree with that, Birat. 100%. Ox is better off at Liverpool. Yeah, he probably is. Well, there's no probably about it. He could have stayed at Banter FC, or he could go to World Class FC. And yeah, good luck to him. Still 0-0. 17 minutes gone nearly. What's the weather out there? About 20 odd degrees it was today, man. See what it currently is. 19 at the moment. Tomorrow it's gonna be 20. Monday's going to be very windy, but it's still going to be 19. And then the rest of the week after that, 22, 23, 22. Yeah, it's going to be nice, man. I'm going to get my suntan on. Going to lay by the pool. And oh yeah, that's what I was going to say. The guy who said about the merch and all that. Yeah, I have come up with a genius idea in recent weeks, and I'm putting the final touches together on that. I'm going to have so much merch coming out. It's not going to have LG on it. It's not. That was just the let's get that website out there. Let's just start the movement. But I have come up with a genius idea, and it's not just going to be Arsenal related either. So keep your eyes peeled for that. We're going to get that moving real soon. So yeah, hopefully in the next month I'll have something on there, and you'll see. And then I can get some more ideas off of you guys nearer the time as well, which will be nice. Seeing as it's you guys that built the channel, because without you all watching it and subscribing and sharing the posts around and sitting in the chat and stuff like that, we wouldn't be on 34k. So, and we wouldn't have had nearly 11 million views, and we wouldn't be on the trending page the other day. So yeah, kind of cool. It's all going in the right direction. Liverpool just been shut out there. Watford have defended pretty well so far. But I mean, balls like that up to Troy Deeney, you're never going anywhere. Let's be real. He's hardly going to win a header against Van Dijk. And if he does, he ain't got no runners off of him at the moment. Kind of comfortable for Liverpool at the moment. How's life in Spain, says Tristan. Very good, mate. Been here 4 months tomorrow. A third of a year. I can't believe how quick it's gone. It's gone really good, man. It's gone really good. Listen to this. Well, this kind of sums up his fan base, mate. Someone commented on Mesut Ozil's Instagram and said, "When you leave Arsenal, I stop supporting Arsenal." It's had 8,000 likes. Well, there you go. I'll have a look at that post later, and I can block 8,000 people then, can't I? Why are you living in Spain? Well, why are you watching my live stream? Everything happens for a reason, baby. And and I've always wanted to live here. And I'm full-time on this, and I have been since May last year. And got fed up of knocking on doors selling double glazing. What a shit job that was that I did for 21 years. I was in a position to be able to do it. So yeah, that's why I'm here. Why would I stay with all them storms back home? Fuck that life. I'm too skinny for that. I get blown away. Need some pebbles in my pocket. Ox did what Walcott should have done. Walcott stayed at Arsenal too long, and it affected his career massively. Oxlade had the balls to leave for the better of his career for less wages. Exactly. Well said, Miko. Do you think you beat Everton tomorrow, Miko? Glad you're living good. Yeah, I'm living all right, man. It's good. Listen, I ain't one to sit here and brag and boast and all that, because listen, I ain't the best person on the fucking planet, am I? I'm just me. Just sitting talking to a Mac a few times a day. I enjoy doing it. You guys are relentless, and I live in a nice country. That's it. There's nothing more to it. I ain't better than anyone. I ain't worse than anyone. It is what it is, isn't it? We're all football fans at the end of the day. Grant, I have a Fitbird, so I can't be looking at any of them. She's probably watching my stream right now. Hi, wifey. Just be yourself. I am, exactly. I am. I ain't here to please everybody, because at the end of the day, you can't. Watford are in the box here. I'm just here to say my opinions and thoughts on football. And if people don't like it, I couldn't care less. If they do, then fantastic. Nice little clearance out from Liverpool, and he's just spooned that Deulofeu straight to Alisson. Yeah, I'll just say what I say, man. If people don't like what I'm saying, tough, simple as that. I was, like I said earlier, when I very first started this stream, was watching Hugh Wizzy's video that he posted. What a video. Yeah, and everything he said in that video is spot on. Yeah. You know, and he gets a lot of abuse. He gets a lot of people kicking off on him, telling him he's fake. I mean, for example, I put a post up on my Instagram yesterday. There was a picture of Aubameyang doing his bicycle kick against Olympiacos the other night. And I put, thanks very much, Aubameyang. It's been a pleasure, or saying, good luck. We're going to miss you. Yeah. And the comments, Jesus Christ, you're a Spurs fan. You're a Spurs fan. Well, no, I'm not. I'm an Arsenal fan and have been for nearly 38 years. But apparently, if people don't agree with what you're saying, that makes you a Spurs fan, even though they don't even have the basic Arsenal history ingrained in their brain. You know, I could write up a little quiz. In fact, maybe I should do that. Do a little Arsenal quiz. See how many questions these people get right, because half of them don't even have a clue pre-Arsene Wenger, which is kind of sad. You know, basic history, you know, it's not difficult to learn. I know a lot of people were born in different eras and stuff like that. That's cool. I get that. But at least learn the history of your football club, like main key events and stuff like that. But a lot of people can't be asked. Hence why people are then putting on Instagram, oh, when Ozil leaves, I'll leave. Yeah, well, by then, take the 8,000 people that liked it with you. You know, it's just sad, isn't it? But apparently, if you have a difference of opinion to somebody, that makes you a Spurs fan. It's just laughable. What do you make of Ozil in 2015-16? Well, apparently that was Giroud's fault, mate. Well, apparently that was Giroud's fault, but there you go. The same Giroud that scored 16 goals that season and didn't score a goal for 4 months. But there we go. 16 goals, which is 10 more than Lacazette's got this season. And apparently he's world class. So yeah, there we go. Seriously, some of you are nosy bastards, I swear. How much are you paying for your place in Spain? Like I'm going to tell you that. Come on, man, seriously. How is it going to affect your life if I told you anyway? Oh, yes, he told me. Come on, man. The less you know, the better. Did you rate Giroud's link-up play? Yeah, he was all right, man. Like, the thing is, he was never prolific. But when you look at his stats, he actually scored over 100 goals for Arsenal. I was actually there when he scored his 100th goal in Bate Borisov away. That was a nice little stadium as well. If anyone ever gets the chance to go to Belarus, to Minsk, that city was stunning. Yeah, it was so cheap. Like, if you smoke, it was like 25p for a packet of cigarettes. Mad. Yeah, and if you're into your Eastern European women, geez, oh my days. Even the ugly ones are 10s. So yeah, the ugly ones would still be the best looking women in England. Yeah, it was pretty mad. But yeah, we stayed at the Hilton in Minsk. Yeah, that was a really nice hotel. And yeah, their stadium was good as well. Nice tiny little stadium, but it looked like a spaceship. And I really enjoyed that trip. Although, well, I say I enjoyed that trip. We ended up doing the tour of the Balkans before it. So yeah, we ended up staying awake for about 30 hours. Cheers for that. Cost me about 900 quid nearly to do that trip because of all the fuck ups. But there we go. You was one of the best on AFTV. Thank you, mate. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. You can catch me here 3, 4, sometimes 5 times a day. What minute am I on? 25 minutes right now. 25 minutes. It's currently 0-0. It's not really been a great deal of action. It's a high tempo game. Deulofeu doing his normal Deulofeu things, running in a diagonal motion. He's got it back, luckily. And he's dickhead. And he's trying to claim a corner for that. He gets the ball. He's so predictable. He gets the ball every time. He turns and he just runs diagonally across the pitch. That time, he tripped over the ball a little bit and the ball went to them. It came back to him. And now he's trying to claim handball off of Lovren, whose arms were behind his back. So there we go. Do you think Liverpool can win by 3? Win the 3? Oh, okay, yeah. No, I think it'd be too much for him, mate. I think it'd be too much for them. They'll win. I think they'll win. Well, they've obviously won the league. I think they'll win the Champions League again. Them or City. I think they'll win it. Deulofeu is brain dead. Listen, I've said this a million times before. There is not many players that Barcelona and Madrid let go that go on to be fantastic. And normally when they are, they get them back. So there we go. There's not many. And Deulofeu is definitely not one of them that's going to end up back at Barcelona anytime soon because, like you said, he ain't that great. Do drive the likes up on the video. Big up everyone who subscribed off of the back of this stream so far. 20 people subscribed already off of the back of this. So thank you. I do appreciate that. And I will be back for the press conference reaction at 9 o'clock. I didn't actually think that he was going to do a press conference, but I suppose thinking about it now, because it's a FA Cup game, it would make sense to do a press conference, wouldn't it? But normally after the Europa League games, he doesn't do a press conference for the weekend game or the Monday game. But like I said, it is FA Cup, so maybe that's why he's done it. But he has done it. I've watched it. I've read the whole transcript at 9 o'clock. We'll set it up on StreamYard rather than YouTube. We'll split screen it. We'll get the whole transcript up and we'll go through it together. He said quite a lot of interesting things in it. I was sitting there like, really? Okay. So yeah, we shall see. We shall see that at 9 o'clock. Don't forget tomorrow, busy bee for me tomorrow. Tomorrow we are going to be doing a morning video, obviously, 7 a.m. Premier League news. That's every single day at 7 a.m. If you are a member of the channel, you get that at around midnight, 1 o'clock. You get early access to all the uploads, pre-recorded uploads. Watford Corner's just been cleared. So if you want to become a member, the link is in the description. Feel free to do that. And then after that video tomorrow, we will be doing a Spurs versus Wolves watch-along. Soon as that finishes, straight onto an Aston Villa Man City Cup final watch-along. And then soon as that's done, at 9 o'clock that night, I'll have a few hours off. And then at 9 o'clock, we'll be doing a preview for the Portsmouth game. So yeah, busy weekend. Then Monday, I need to relax on Monday because I can see myself getting real stressed real quick on Monday night because that's Portsmouth's cup final. And that is not going to be an easy game, is it? Let's be real. Especially after seeing Aubameyang looking shot to pieces the other night. So yeah, it's not going to be easy. Your stream is late. It's always late, mate. It's always late. It's because it's a stream. It's not live on TV, on my TV, because I don't own a TV. I refuse to buy a TV. There's nothing I want to watch on it. So whilst I've got my iPad sat in front of me and I can watch this for nothing, I don't care if I'm 20, 30 seconds behind, to be fair. I wouldn't mind taking a Aubameyang off of you lot. I bet you wouldn't. But all your fans were jumping in my stream yesterday saying Rashford's better. I don't get it. I don't get it. Haaland, Werner or Sancho? That's a bloody good question. Haaland, Werner or Sancho? Do you know what? Right now, I'd go Werner. In the future, ask me that again in 2 years' time, I guarantee it'll be Haaland. Yeah, Sancho. Sancho's wicked though, man. All three of them are good, mate. But right now, Werner, his goal scoring record this season is just a piss take. Absolutely ridiculous. Although saying that, so is Haaland since he's gone to Dortmund, isn't it? Lee, you are a YouTubing hero, in my opinion. Thank you. And I have a question as well. Where the hell is Sean Dyche as he shouted at the telly? Big up Claude, I think you mean, mate. Bless him, he's had a cold, isn't he? I can't watch a Spurs watch-along. I have cricket nets at 2 o'clock. You play cricket? Good luck to you, man. But I'll be back for the cup final. Do you know what? I didn't even know the cup final was on. This game is currently 0-0, half hour gone. It's not been what I expected it to be so far. It's high energy, high tempo, and Mane's just given the ball away. Luckily, he got away with that. But Liverpool look a little bit raggedy at the moment, and Deulofeu is doing his usual thing. That's it. Go backwards this time. Jesus Christ. If I was a Watford fan, I'd be so frustrated watching him. Runs around at 100 miles an hour, and every now and again he'll score a screamer. El Clasico watch along tomorrow. Nah, man. Nah. No. No, I can't do 3 watch alongs in a row, bruv. I'll be knackered. I'll have square eyes. Plus, I need to do the preview for the Arsenal game for Portsmouth. So nah, I ain't doing the El Clasico, man. I probably won't even watch it. I used to watch it all the time, but it's just turned into a dive fest and a theatrics. Can't be dealing with all of that, man. So yeah, I won't be watching it. How can I watch this live stream? I'm sure somebody in the chat will help you out with a streaming site, mate. Do drive the likes up. That would be helpful. 265 people watching this currently. Only 91 likes. 272 people watching it now. Do drive the likes up. Like, subscribe. Like I said, I'm doing watch-alongs all of next week as well. So this weekend we've got a busy one. Monday, obviously Arsenal. Deulofeu's on the deck, by the way. Is injured by the looks of it, real bad. Let's have a look what happened. Just watching a replay of it as we speak. Oh, Jesus Christ. Van Dijk was just like, yeah, move, bitch, get out the way. And I think he went over on his ankle. Oh, mate, that didn't look good. Nah, that's nasty, man. Nah, that ain't the one. If he gets back up from that and plays the game, fair play to him, I think he's done. He went over on his ankle, but it kind of went the opposite way. So instead of it going in, it went out. Yeah, nah. Ugh. That weren't good, man. His kneecap was done as well. I didn't even see his knee. I was looking at his ankle. Did he do his knee as well? For me, that looked like his ankle. But yeah, they are looking at his knee. But yeah, mate, I think he's probably done the ligament somewhere. I think that was his ankle, man. Yeah, that didn't look good. And do you know what? It weren't even nothing Van Dijk did that was wrong. It weren't malicious. He just literally went, move, bitch. Like, just like that. Just pushed him. But the way he had his foot planted already, I'd say he's done, man. Yeah, he's out for 6 to 7 months. Do you know what? I think that's gonna be the rest of the season and early next season, man. I think the stretcher will be coming on him. That didn't look nice at all, mate. But I didn't see it being his knee. I thought it was his ankle. Here comes the stretcher. Yeah, that weren't nice. I want to see a replay of it again. Can they show a replay on this stream, please? Does that mean Welbeck is coming on, says Justice? Well, listen, you never know. He might be coming on. He might be. I want to see another replay of it. Like, that looked really nasty, though, man. I'd say that's his ligaments done. Pereira's coming on. Pereira's going to come on. Evening, DJ Fury. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. You sound nothing like a Scouser. I didn't realise that only Liverpool fans were allowed to watch Liverpool, mate. I didn't realise that. Funny enough, I did live about 20 miles from Watford, though, so I don't know if that helps. Does that qualify me? I don't know, mate. You tell me. Anyway, as I was saying, before Deulofeu went down injured, he's still getting medical attention as we speak, and he is going to be stretchered off. I think his season's done. I think that'll be the end of his pre-season for next season. And he will probably be out for the start of next season as well, I'd imagine. I'd say that's a nasty ligament damage. But I was saying that obviously I'm doing the watch-along now, even without my Scouse accent. All right, mate, calm down, calm down. Is that a better accent, mate? Hey, dickhead. Fucking dickhead. Is that better? Was that a good accent? You let me know. And then tomorrow I have to perfect my Manc accent because I'm doing a Manc. I'm gonna do an Aston Villa. I'll have to do my Brummy one as well. Aston Villa against Man City. But before that, I will be doing Spurs against Wolves. Now, my missus lives near Wolves, so that maybe qualifies me to do that one. I don't know. Ask the geezer in the chat. I don't know. And then obviously Aston Villa against Man City. Monday, normal service resumed. Me and my partner on Arsenal streams, Guna Eagle Eye. His link is in the description. And where's your tracksuit? I'm going to buy a shell suit. Yeah, Monday, normal service resumed. So I will be losing my rag on Monday, especially if we don't fucking win that game. I'll be fuming. Tuesday, Liverpool take on Chelsea. I'll be doing that. Wednesday, back again with a Spurs Norwich watch along. Thursday, Derby versus Man United. So busy week of watch alongs. The home of watch alongs and the only YouTube channel, that does a watch along for every single Arsenal game. There ain't no other YouTube channel out there. This is the one. Hence why we were trending the other day, albeit Arsenal lost, but we were trending, baby. So we're moving. This channel's going in the right direction. Everything's looking good right now, apart from my dead football team, which is why I thought, you know what? I'll watch a proper football team. And it ain't really been a proper football team right now because this has been kind of boring. I can't lie. It's not been the free-flowing, all singing, all dancing Liverpool tonight, but it is still 0-0. And I'm sure in a space of a couple of minutes, they can spin a game. Couple of passes, bang, bang, it'll be 2 or 3-0. But yeah, I'm sure there'll be about 5 minutes stoppage time added on. I wouldn't mind taking Martinelli off you as well. Yeah, but you've got that guy up front. What's his name? Who's the guy you've got up front that all your fans are getting gassed about that you think is better than Martinelli? What's his name? Mason Greenwood. I triggered so many Man United fans the other day. I don't even dislike Mason Greenwood. He ain't better than Martinelli. What's the matter with these people? It's just my opinion on it. Like, you can have yours, I can have mine. You don't have to agree. It's cool. He's going to be done for about a year. Yeah, it didn't look good for Deulofeu. It's currently 0-0. Deulofeu's been stretchered off. Little bit of a weird one because Van Dijk just sort of leant on him like that and just pushed him over there. But his foot was planted in the floor, in the ground. He went over on his ankle and his knee. It didn't look good for him at all. So yeah, there we go. Arsenal 0, Chelsea ladies 1. Is that a full-time score? Or I don't know when that kicked off, but that's going to be... why do these people bother doing this in a chat? See you, mate. He managed to get it in 4 or 5 times before I got him. Look. What is the matter with these people? But yeah, we haven't beaten Chelsea this season, Arsenal women's. We need to beat Portsmouth, mate. We do need to beat Portsmouth. Can you imagine if we don't beat Portsmouth? Could you imagine? Jesus Christ. I would say there'd be riots, but there ain't because Arsenal fans are mostly just mouth on Twitter. We see that when it comes to protests and stuff like that. All the traction comes on a social media platform that's smaller than TikTok and Snapchat. And then when it comes to actually reality and turning up to do a protest on the day, oh yeah, they're all not there, are they? They're all sitting on Twitter going, oh, look, there's only 20 of them turned up. Yeah, that's because you give it all the mouth on Twitter and never go and back it up. Yeah, Jesus Christ. But yeah, I would say there'd be a riot if we lost, but there won't be. Everyone will accept it. Everyone will still just take it on the chin. Everyone will still be sucking off Mesut Ozil and all these other players. When the fact and reality is they are all crap. But there we go. Well, not all of them. There's a handful of them I keep, but you get the drift. What's your favourite Arsenal goal of all time? Bergkamp against Newcastle. What a finish. What a player. Even now, he would be our best player. Yeah, get your boots out, Dennis. Get yourself back in the team, baby. What a footballer. Yeah, and you know, this is how you know he was that great, because I very, very rarely, if ever, have seen any other team's fans slag him off. Yeah, he was a genius. And the only people that slag him off are Arsenal fans that never see him play, that wear Mesut Ozil pyjamas at night time. But there we go. Liverpool have got a corner. 5 minutes to go till half time, plus probably about 5 minutes injury time as well. Deulofeu is off the pitch. It looks like a nasty injury for him. Probably a ligament damage to his ankle, I imagine. I think it was his ankle. It looked like his ankle, but obviously I've not got the sound on. Trent Alexander-Arnold's now rolling around on the floor. Troy Deeney. Oh, Jesus Christ. That was a bit naughty as well. Is VAR going to have a look at that one? No, of course it ain't. Of course it ain't. That was a bit naughty. That should have been a foul. Good punch from Ben Foster. And the Ox has got the ball. He's just giving it away. And Watford clear it, but it's coming straight back. Liverpool need to turn the screw a little bit here because they've been a bit flat this half. It's not been the free-flowing football from Liverpool that it normally is. And Watford have defended pretty well, to be fair to him. Jack's goal versus Norwich. Evening, Claude. Hope you're well, mate. Hope you're well. Is that the real Claude or is that a fake Claude? Let me see if that's a real Claude. Let me see if that's a real Claude. Come on, Claude. If that's the real Claude, that you can't be coming in the chat as a fake. Otherwise, you just get blocked. We don't deal with that around here. Where are you? There we go. It is the real Claude. Do you know what, Claude? Now I know it is the real Claude. I'm going to make you so now I don't have to do this every time. There you go. You'll have a little spanner next to your name now, mate. I'm not calling you a spanner. I just made you a moderator, Claude, like you did to me when I cleaned your channel up that night, when I cleaned your chat room up when you lagged out. But yeah, at least I don't have to ask that question every time you come in the chat now. But yeah, I hope you're well, mate. Yeah, Jack's goal against Norwich was sick, man. Proper decent goal. But for me, Bergkamp's goal was wow, what a goal. I'm still not sure whether he meant it, but who cares? I'll just pretend he meant it. But he scored some good ones, Bergkamp. He was a scorer of beautiful goals, wasn't he? He was just an absolute genius. Ismail Assar's just blazed one over the bar. I see a lot of Arsenal fans get gassed about this geezer as well. I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just because people can run quick automatically. They're a great player. I don't know. Maybe that's why half of our fan base rate Hector Bellerin. Now he's not got any pace. Maybe he should just leave. Although saying that, I think a lot of people have cried, let's make Hector captain. Let's not. Captain Anonymous. Can you quit smoking? I enjoy smoking, mate. When I'm ready to quit, I'll quit. But I actually enjoy a cigarette. How'd you get a tool next to your name? Because I make your channel moderator. That's why. That's how. So now Claude's a moderator. Nobody else is going to be moderator yet. So when I'm ready, I will make other people moderators. So don't be spamming my chat asking me. The reason I made Claude moderator is so I don't have to sit and go, is that the real Claude every time? Because it gets boring. Do drive the likes up on the video, people. We're only 2 subscribers away from 34,100. It's gone up a hell of a lot since Thursday, that's for sure. We gained 300 on Thursday. We gained about 3 or 4 new members on Thursday as well. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can fully use the emojis in the chat. Maybe I should open it up to some other emojis for other teams as well, because it's all Arsenal emojis at the moment. And you do get exclusive access, early access to pre-recorded videos, which I do every morning. You'll get the transfer videos in the summer early as well. And the podcast will be coming back. I'm going to start recording some of them next week. That will be a monthly thing for now. So I'm going to be doing the podcast again next week. That will be early access for a week to members before anybody else. So yeah, I don't know when next week I'll be recording that because I've got a very busy week. But yeah, for anybody asking me if I can get people on the stream, I can't because Google Hangouts don't exist anymore. So on YouTube, you can't add anyone into a stream. You can only do that on StreamYard, which is why pretty much everyone uses StreamYard these days to stream. Like when me and Chig do it, I can't add anyone into it like the old days. You can't do it anymore, which is why we had to go and do that. You enjoy a cigarette. I enjoy mad high grade. Mate, I can't be dealing with that stuff. Jesus Christ. Last time I'd done some of that, Troops gave me it. I was just like, wow. But there is 5 minutes stoppage time added on. We're into a minute of that already. Liverpool have looked off the boil at the moment. They started off really well with their mad pressing and stuff like that. But Watford have done pretty well. Contained them down to next to nothing, really. And Deulofeu blazed one over the bar, literally about half a foot over the bar. He's since gone off injured. Looks like a nasty injury. More than likely be out for the rest of the season and the start of next. And Klopp looks a little bit worried at the moment. He looks a little bit freezing cold as well, to be fair to him. He's moaning as usual. on the touchline. I don't know who he's moaning at, but he does like a moan, doesn't he? I think he was moaning at the fourth official or the lino. But I don't think he looks too happy, and I think he's going to get right into them at half-time and give them a right drilling. Big up, Michael, using the emojis. Come on. If you type in, I don't know if it tells you the shortcuts through them rather than just, I don't know. I don't know if you type in AUBA, it comes up with Aubameyang. Abba Laka, AUBA Laka. Yeah, that'll come up with a handshake. There's loads. But listen, this is something I need to tweak as well with them emojis because I don't like the look of them, if I'm honest. They look all right, but they're not how I want them. They're not polished. They're not clean. They're not tidy for me. So I'm getting somebody to sort them out for me. So, and we have got another 2 unlocked. So we can get it up to 13 at the moment. I need to work on them, but I'll do that next week as well. Some of your comments are hilarious. I would sign players from relegated teams, says Billy. I'm not going to read that word out. I don't want to get a ban on my channel, Billy. Naughty, very naughty. But Billy says I would sign players from relegated teams. Do you know what? That's where they got Wijnaldum from. Yeah, Newcastle, relegated. Bosch, gone. Jordan Henderson, again, another one. Robertson, another one. You know, Arsenal fans turn their nose up at these sort of players, mate, when they're ready. Oh, what do we want him for? What do we want him for? Yeah, they're hard working. And if you get the right coach with them, they can improve massively. I mean, look at Robertson, best left back on the planet. Van Dijk, well, listen, Van Dijk's Van Dijk. We're not going to put him in that relegated bracket, obviously. But Van Dijk's the best player in defence in the world. You know, they've got some quality players, Liverpool, and they're not all the household fashionable names when they first signed for Liverpool, were they? So, you know, sometimes football snobbery. Oh, no, they're relegated. We can't have them. Well, why not? Why can't you? I don't get it. But there we go. What do I know? I'm just a numpty YouTuber. Thank you, Joel Villa. Realistically, do you think we can get rid of Ozil this summer? He's a luxury we can't afford. Thank you for your donation from the US, mate. Genuinely appreciate that as always. His agents come out with the usual PR crap. Funny how we lose a game. Embarrassing circumstances. He drops a 0 out of 10. Well, he actually didn't. He dropped a 2 out of 10. And then all of a sudden, a few days later, his agent appears. Yeah. How people still fall for this garbage is beyond me. He's not going to leave. He has a contract. He still has 15 months left of it. He's going to see his contract out. Yeah, cool. Well, I'll tell you what then. Out of the 230 million sat in the bank that we have, take out 18 million pounds at the end of the season. Say, there you go, Mr. Ozil. Now fuck off. Yeah. Biggest waste of money at this football club ever. Yeah, 153 million pounds we've invested into that fraud. Yeah, from day one to the last day of his contract, including transfer fee, agent fee, wages, image rights, bonuses. 153 million pounds. You could have bought the whole Liverpool front three twice over and still had change. But there we go. Rant over. Let's keep it. Don't ask me Arsenal questions. It triggers me. Yeah, don't ask Arsenal questions. Let's keep it to nice Liverpool questions for now. Yeah, seriously, it triggers me every time you mention that geezer's name, mate. I can't stand him. But there we go. It is half time. It is 0-0, and it's not been the greatest of first halves. Liverpool have not really done a great deal, if I'm honest. It's been a bit of a weird one to watch. Watford have been gritty, determined, getting stuck in. They've had a few chances, just notably the one that they've just put wide at the end. Lovren on Deeney. I don't know why Deeney's trying to claim a penalty, because if Lovren had let go of him, Deeney would still be standing up rather than falling on his backside, making out that he's pulling him down. Come on, man. But yeah, Liverpool have given up a few chances. They ain't really created many. And bit of a nothing. He's moaning to the referee as well, Deeney, saying it should have been a penalty. Why didn't it go VAR? Yeah, a little bit. Listen, is this game ever in doubt? We were all watching well, I wasn't doing it live, but I was watching the Liverpool West Ham game the other night. It was never in doubt. Even when they were losing 2-1, you knew they were coming back. And I said this at the time to my missus. I said they've got this thing about them, Liverpool, that Arsenal had on the invincible season, which I remember so much, right? That even when we were losing, nobody panicked. It was like, yeah, cool, we've got this. We're the better team. We're going to win. I remember when we were 1-0 down to Leicester, Paul Dickoff, our ex-player, scoring. See, how many people knew Paul Dickoff played for Arsenal? Yeah, see? Oh, you're a Spurs fan because I disagree with you. Yeah, but you didn't know he played for Arsenal, did you? But there you go. But Paul Dickoff put them 1-0 up. Not once was I worried that they were going to ruin the unbeaten run, because I knew that we were good enough to come through. And that is how Liverpool fans feel when they're watching Liverpool. That's how I felt watching Liverpool West Ham the other night. I was like, you know what? You know they're going to come back. You just know they're coming back because they have this aura about them and this like never say die attitude that when they're losing, they play better. Yeah, and Arsenal need to take a leaf out of some of these teams' books. Norwich's defending last night against Leicester when they were 1-0 up. Yeah, that is how we should have defended when we were 1-0 down. When we got it back to 1-1 on the night with Aubameyang's goal the other night. Yeah, literally throw your bodies in front of the ball. Instead, David Luiz is ducking out the way of headers, really. Okay. None of our players sniff danger. All of Liverpool's do, which is why they've got quality defenders. Even Lovren, I don't rate Lovren. How much better he's been since Van Dijk's been there. And that's what happens when you get the introduction of a top-class, world-class centre-back in your team, which, by the way, they sold their best player for. They sold Coutinho for stupid amounts of money. I went, there you go, there's Alisson. Oh, and we'll get you Van Dijk as well. Yeah, our fans are sitting there going, oh, well, we can't sell Lacazette and we can't sell Aubameyang. We can't do that. Yeah, he's 30 years old, Aubameyang. I love Aubameyang to bits, yeah. But just cash in for the better of the team, if that's what it takes. He's got a year left in the summer. If he don't sign by the 1st of July, he's into the last year. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Thanks for the memories. Thanks for the goal the other night. Thanks for being a superstar in our team of flops. But I'm in a minority with that because, oh, no, we're just letting go for nothing and have another year out of him. Yeah, well, we see that with Thierry Henry. Thierry Henry stayed another year and he was absolutely crap before he left. So let's not go down that route anymore. Let's just cash in on these players and start again. I'd rather be battling relegation next season with a team full of players that want to play for each other and want to play for the fans and want to play for the badge rather than a team of absolute clowns with a couple of decent players in it that are clearly so much better than the level of the players they're playing with. We had this with Alexis. Alexis just got fed up of playing with dickheads every week. Yeah. And in the end, he left. Obviously, it's not really gone for him since he's left. But I don't think anyone could have seen that happening, the fall from grace that he had. But I've seen that look in Aubameyang's eyes. I see that with Alexis Sanchez when he's standing around, looking around, going, "How am I playing with all these dickheads? Why am I doing this?" Aubameyang had that the other night, and I'll be shocked if he is still here in the summer. But it's currently 0-0 in this game. It's half time. Watford have done all right. I can't lie. They've had a couple of chances. Deulofeu, Dini, Sarr, they've had a couple of chances. Liverpool ain't really done a great deal, but this is Liverpool, and just like that, they can turn the game and spin it away from you real quick. I am going to go and have a real quick cigarette. I don't really want to do that particularly on camera. I save that for the members stream, so I'm going to go and have a real quick cigarette and have a toilet break, and fill that up. It won't be a 10-minute job. It'll be literally drain that cigarette, drain the main vein, fill up that, and I'll be back. So anybody who comes in, just leave it in the chat. Just say, look, he's back in a minute. He's back in a minute. He's back in a minute. So yeah, I will be back in a minute. I'm going to mute this, and hopefully we can see some goals in the second half. Do drive the likes through the roof. I would appreciate that. And I will be back in about a minute and a half. And we're back. We're back. It's half time, obviously. Thank you for everyone still sticking around as well. Still nearly 250 weighing. Only lost, what, 30 people? So that's not too shabby. It's not too shabby at all. Nearly 10,000, well, 10,006 live views in that first half. So thank you very much to everybody who has watched so far. Do stick a like on the video. Not a great watch so far. Good defending from Watford. Liverpool have not been quite on the button tonight. They haven't really been all flowing and in sync with each other tonight. It's been a little bit bitty from Liverpool, giving the ball away quite a few times in midfield as well. Did you drink the cigarette? No, I didn't, mate. I can multitask. No. Louise is better than Van Dijk. Come on, bruv. Did you only put that in there twice, 3, 4 times to get me to read it out? Well, it obviously worked. But yeah. Anyway, it's a live sofa watch along. Do you know what? Imagine if I just sat here with just the live stream going for 10 hours. I wonder how many views I'd get with just people staring at that sofa. Or I could just stick it facing that way to the green screen. I don't know. But yeah, it's been a bit of a gritty performance from Watford so far. They're still in the game. I didn't expect them to be. I don't think many people expected them to be, if I'm being completely honest. But there is still 45 minutes to go. And as we know, Liverpool can blow people away just like that, blow teams away in a millisecond. So all it takes is one moment of magic from one of their front three. And all of a sudden, bang, they're in and they win the game and they go marching on. Well, they're marching on anyway, because as it's they are currently getting a point, which means they're still unbeaten. So there we go. Don't forget, tonight, 9 o'clock, I will be doing Arteta's press conference reaction. I'll be doing that on StreamYard. We can split screen. We can share the screen rather than doing it on YouTube when nobody can do anything on it. And we'll get the transcript up, the full transcript, and we'll go through it piece by piece. He did a press conference. I didn't expect him to do one, but he's done one. Maybe it's because it's FA Cup, not Premier League. If it was Premier League, he wouldn't have done one. And we'll have a little look forward to the Portsmouth game on Monday. I say look forward. Look forward to it. I'm not really looking forward to it at all, if I'm being honest. But there we go. And tomorrow, don't forget, 7 a.m. Premier League news will be back out. 7 a.m. If you are a channel member and you're highlighted in green, like Dante in the chat, you will get that about midnight tonight. Between midnight and 1 o'clock, that goes up on the community post for members only, and then it's scheduled for 7 a.m. If you want to become a member, the link is in the description of this video. If you're on iPhone, you have to click the Safari site, and you can't do it if you're set up as a YouTube channel. If you're not on iPhone and you're on desktop, it should say join next to subscribe. If it doesn't, let me know and I'll batter YouTube again, because they're taking the wholesale piss this month. Tomorrow, like I said, 7 a.m, that video will be out. 1:30 in the afternoon, I'll be starting the watch along for Tottenham against Wolves. Straight after that, I'll be starting yet another watch along. We'll be looking at the League Cup final between Aston Villa and Man City. David and Goliath battle, that one, innit? Jesus Christ. And then after that, at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, I will be doing a live stream for my preview for the Portsmouth game on Monday. Monday, normal service resumes, starting 11, reaction, watch along, and player ratings with Guna Eagle Eye on his channel. His link's in the description. And then back on my channel doing my full player ratings. Tuesday, Chelsea versus Liverpool watch along. Wednesday, we will also be doing a Spurs versus Norwich watch along. Thursday, Derby versus Man United watch along. A lot of watch alongs coming up. I want to branch this out to everyone. I don't just want to keep it solely for Arsenal. I want to expand it to as big as I can possibly get it. Obviously, it is predominantly an Arsenal channel. Yes, I still talk about Arsenal. I'll still do all the same shows about Arsenal. But I do want to do a lot of these watch alongs. So, and then come the summer, the Euros is on. I'll be doing all of the normal things I do for an Arsenal match. So like previews, press conference reactions, starting 11 reactions, watch alongs, player ratings for all the not all the Euro games, but for the England games and for some of the other games as well. Chig will join me on some of them. He won't join me on others because he's at work on a lot of them. A lot of them are 2 o'clock kickoffs, 5 o'clock kickoffs. He's at work for them. The 8 o'clock kickoffs, if it's an England game, 100% he'll be joining me. and some of the other games as well. Some of the bigger games, I'll get him to join me as well. Really looking forward to that. So should be good. And they're just about to come out for the second half to see them running on the pitch. And yeah, big second half for Liverpool. Can they win again? Very interesting. Or can Watford shock the nation? It would be a shocker as well. Let's be real. It would be a massive shock. I swear, some people, right, they've got some serious issues. Like, I think it's called OCD, is it? Is it OCD? Maybe get help with that, low life. Maybe your name sums you up. I don't know, mate. Who do you think will win the Euros? That's a fantastic question, Lucas. Definitely not England. They'll let us down again. A little bit like Arsenal. I don't know why I'm putting myself through this through the summer. But you get all the hype, all the glitz, all the glamour. And then out of nowhere, they let you down. He won't pick the right team required to take us to the Euros final because he'll pick all of his favourites rather than the players that actually deserve to go. But I'd say probably France. I think they've got to be the strong favourites. They've got to be the favourites. But you never know. You never know. It could be a shock, mate. I don't think we'll win it. But I think, yeah, I'd say France. If I was to stick money on it, I'd go France. But there we go. As obviously, I've not had this on anything other than mute. Was there an update on Deulofeu's injury at half time? Does anybody know how bad it is? Is there an update on that? Can somebody let me know? We're underway. Second half's kicked off. Saka is the best English left back. I don't know, but listen, we're not blessed in that position for England, really, are we? Let's be honest. Lingard for the England for the Euro squad. It wouldn't surprise me if you got on the plane, mate. Yeah, there's a lot of players that I would pick that that ain't going to make it, that should make it. You know, Danny Ings, I'm adamant he will not make it, and he should make it. He's been fantastic this season. Yeah, it's been a massive, massive rise for him. And he was funny enough at Liverpool, and I think that was a bit of a stupid fit for him anyway. I've always raised an eyebrow. Watford are in it, clean through. Oh, what a save from Alisson! What a save! That was class, and that is what you pay your £72 million for. Ismail Sarr going clean through on goal. Pereira with the through ball of Kings. If Ozil done that, jeez, was kind of straight at him. He didn't kind of scuffed it. It was straight at him, but he still had to have a strong wrist. But there we go. Corner coming in. Saka and Aaron should go. I don't want Saka to go. I don't want him to go. Yes, it would be a fantastic achievement, but I don't want him to go. Oh, good clearance. Robertson's romping away with the ball. He's just hoofed it down the wing. But Watford look like they're up for it. They look like they're up for it. And the longer this goes, you never know. It could be a shock. And I'm sure that if Liverpool did lose this game, there'd be a street party in North London because all of the Arsenal fans would be getting the bunting out and the party poppers and the tea cakes. And they'll be celebrating like the lads have just come back from war or something. Do you know what I'm saying? Kind of embarrassing. You know, why don't we just look at our own team instead of worrying about Liverpool if they lose a game or not? Don't worry about it if they lose a game. If they lose a game, they probably deserve to lose a game. If they don't, they probably don't. It's as simple as that. Why don't you just sit back and enjoy decent football for a change? Southgate don't like Arsenal players. Neither do I at the moment, mate. So I don't blame him. Liverpool got the ball at the moment. Van Dijk, what a centre back! That geezer's huge as well. I've actually when I see Arsenal Liverpool last season. Yeah, I was row 6 in the North Bank Lower, and he is huge. That geezer is massive. Yeah, and the way he was manhandling some of the players that night was just hilarious. That was a really good game that night as well. That was the night I realised that Granit Xhaka can actually sprint because he came back and slide tackled into Mo Salah, who was miles gone from him, and he came back and caught him up. So it makes you wonder why he don't do it more often. But Watford are doing all right here. As I say that, right on cue, they give the ball straight back to Liverpool. And now it is with Lovren. He's put it down the wing. Nice ball. He's kept it in. Alexander-Arnold to Firmino to Salah. Good clearance. Good clearance. Look at the work rate. Look at the work rate from Watford. Troy Deeney leading by example. Didn't Sarr score against us last season at Rennes? Yeah, he did. Nacho Monreal having a tantrum in their near their corner flag, and then he was fully out of position, and then he scored a header against us. Another embarrassment. Although saying that, we did end up winning the leg. "40 minutes for Liverpool to grind the victory out," and it would be a grind as well, because this ain't gone to plan for Liverpool at the moment. And if anything, Watford probably do deserve to be winning the game based on the balance of chances. They've had a couple of decent efforts. Deulofeu whipping one just over the bar before he went off injured, and Sarr having one straight at Alisson a minute ago. Decore put one over. But yeah, it's not been a great performance, a vintage performance from Liverpool yet. Just watching Mohamed Salah, and he's got the ball. He's still got the ball. Liverpool just keeping the ball ticking over for a little bit. Back to their centre back. Van Dijk's got it at the moment. He's coming forward. Just looking at Van Dijk's position on the pitch right now, he's about 35 yards out from goal. Yeah, that's how high Liverpool's line is right now. Just watch Arteta's press conference. It was okay. Shocked he didn't know the lady's boss's name of. Do you know what? Right, you kind of ruined that for me, but it's fine. I love you, DJ. Yeah, I'm going to go through the full transcript at 9 o'clock. That was one thing I raised my eyebrow at. I was like, boy, yeah, I was like, you don't even know, and that's one of your colleagues. But yeah, there's a few things he said that I was like, okay, let's see. Mane's got the ball. Back to Firmino. He's so good, Firmino. I like watching him play. Fabinho, back to Firmino. Down the wing to Robertson. Decent cross, it's cleared. Liverpool still got it. If he plays Alexander-Arnold in, they played it a little bit too late. He needed to play that a split second quicker, the Ox. And Liverpool would have been in with a nice little crossing opportunity. But they've still got the ball, right-hand side. High ball into the box. Ben Foster claims it comfortably. Still 0-0. 51.5 minutes gone. Lacazette is better than Firmino. Based on absolutely nothing, Harshal. Based on what? Based on what? He scored 6 goals this season. He's scored 6 goals. He hasn't scored an away goal for over a year in the Premier League. And we used to all sit here and take the piss out of Olivier Giroud because he went 4 months without a goal. That season, he still scored 16 goals. Lacazette scored 6. He's gone from player of the season to twat of the season. Firmino has no goals at Anfield this season. Didn't he score against us at Anfield? He also scored against United at Anfield that was wrongly ruled out by VAR because Van Dijk, that's a great ball from Van Dijk. Robertson, good save, get it out. And he did. It's still there though. Panic stations from Watford. Oh my God, you can see why they're down the bottom of the table. Jesus Christ, the defending. It's Keystone Cops defending right now. You may well laugh, Ben Foster, but you are clueless, my friend. What a pass. That pass from Van Dijk, oh my God. Play him at number 10. Play him at number 10. There's like 5 Watford players all standing there as the ball's dropping down on the 6-yard line. They're all looking at each other. Not one of them went for the ball. What's that all about? Based on FIFA, I was being sarcastic. That's jokes. That's jokes, man. But yeah, 53 minutes has gone as we speak. Thank you to everybody who has watched this live. 11,000 people have watched the live stream of this so far. Just watching a Watford throw-in down near their corner. Whoa, what was that defending about? Watford are in. Oh my God, 1-0. Oh dear, Ismail Assar scored. What was that defending from Lovren? Jesus Christ. Wow. That came from a throw-in. Oh my God. You may well stand there smirking, Jurgen. Yeah, if I was you, I'd take him off straight away and stick him on the transfer list, my friend, and get Matip on. He's let the ball. Oh my God, that is shocking defending. That is shocking. And then Robertson as well. Oh, Jesus Christ, he didn't cover himself in glory either. Oh wow, that is a shocking goal to concede. Van Dijk as well. All three of them really. Van Dijk could have done a lot better with that, but that all came from Dejan Lovren doing Dejan Lovren things. Like, seriously, what is he doing? He's being pinned back, like the guy's pinning himself back to him. I think it was Troy Deeney, and he's let the ball bounce and it's looped over his head, and then Van Dijk's gone to press the guy, didn't really make an effort to block the ball, and then he's whipped the ball in, and Ismail Assar's got the run on Robertson, who was ball watching, and bang, 1-0. What a result this would be if they hang on to it. But I did say this earlier, when you watch Liverpool, you get that feeling that even if it ain't going to plan, they still end up getting a result. And this is what Arsenal had in the Invincible season. And do you know what? Normally when Liverpool are losing, they play better. So you never know. We're going to see what's happened. We're going to see what happens. Fabinho's going in the book, I think, here. Is he going in the book? No, he didn't get booked for that. Okay. Didn't get booked for that. But Ismail Assar causing all sorts of problems. Like I said, Andy Robertson, Van Dijk and Lovren, Jesus Christ, I don't know what they were doing, but that was poor. That was un-Liverpool-esque, un-Liverpool-like this season, because they have been pretty damn relentless in defence this season. Now the real test begins, says Bad Banter. It does, mate. It definitely does. Evening, Tanglestone. I hope you're well, mate. Big up everybody watching this live. Nearly 300 people watching this. Do batter the like button. That would be great. That would be fantastic. I'm just watching a replay. That Lovren's a liability, isn't he? He is a proper liability, that geezer. We're missing Gomez. You are missing Gomez. Do you know that? You are missing him because he's him and Van Dijk have been superb together this season. But it's a Watford free kick that's coming into the box now. Great cross in. Oh, nice header from Troy Deeney, but it just went over the bar, just wide, top left corner. And he was offside anyway, so it wouldn't have counted. But like I said, Watford done all right in that first half. And on the balance of play, they probably should have been winning the game anyway. They've now got their goal. But now let's see if Troy Deeney can back his talk about cojones. Have they got the cojones to hang on and be the team that beat Liverpool for the first time this season in the Premier League? We're about to find out. There's 33 minutes of this game to go. I'm not going to sit here and predict anything other than a Liverpool win still, because listen, it's been a valiant effort from Watford so far, and if they do it, what an achievement! Yeah, because as we well know, being Arsenal fans, it's not easy playing Liverpool, and we tend to get taken apart every time we play them, which makes me laugh that teams like West Ham and Watford, teams that have got worse players than us, that are right down the bottom of the table, can put up a better performance against Liverpool than us with our all singing, all dancing, most expensive front four in the Premier League. Always wonder why that is. Always wonder why that is. But Klopp looks stressed right now. This could be the unbeaten run going. But a lot of Arsenal fans will be getting giddy right now. Let me just remind you people, you probably all thought West Ham were going to beat them the other night. I didn't. I still expected Liverpool to win it, and I still expect them to win tonight as well. As soon as they get that goal, if they get that goal, that was a great goal kick. Robertson's got the ball down the what a pass that was. He's gone as well. Cross it. That was a great cross into the box. Where's your striker? Where's Firmino? He pulled back stick instead of front stick. Good clearance though. What a goal kick that was though. Robertson jinks past their right back and bang. But yeah, corner to Liverpool. Just watching Trent Alexander-Arnold place the ball down. He took a short one this time to the Ox. He's whipping it in, and he's whipped it straight to Ben Foster. Well, he's actually let a guy out of play. But yeah, this is going to be a real test for Liverpool right now. But they're readying up Adam Lallana. I'd imagine that the Ox is probably going to come off. I don't think he's played that great tonight so far. I'd imagine it'd be him coming off. And then Lallana can be that guy in midfield that sort of links the play a little bit more, because I don't think the Ox has done that tonight. He's put himself about a little bit, but this has been poor from Liverpool so far. VP in the chat, one of the mods of the channel. If you do lose, my friend, I fully blame you. Don't be blaming me. You've been asking me to do a Liverpool watch along for time, my friend. I do it and you're losing. So yeah, don't forget, I will be doing the Liverpool watch along on Tuesday when you play Chelsea as well. Maybe I should cancel that one for you, mate. But no, I do think the Ox is going to come off here. The camera zoomed in on him, so I'm assuming it is him. It hasn't come up yet. It hasn't come up with the board my end. Klopp's just given his instructions to Lallana before they put the board up and actually finally make the sub. Throw into Watford. Oh my God, he's away. He's clean through. Watford are in. They're in. Oh, what a finish. Wow. What a goal. He's given it the ear and all sorts. Ismaila Sarr again. Jesus Christ, what a goal. What a goal. He's gone clean through on goal. Again, it was from another throw-in. Yeah, Liverpool getting complacent. It's a throw-in in their own half. They didn't go and tackle the ball. I don't know who it was who whacked it, but he just did a round the corner through ball. Ismaila Sarr, you ain't catching him. He's gone clean through and dinked Alisson. What a finish. Liverpool's unbeaten run could be coming to an end in against a team nobody expected it to happen again. What a finish. Take a boo, son. Take a boo. That was class. To have the confidence and the arrogance to go up against Alisson Becker. When you're clean through, you've got Van Dijk chasing you and you dink the goalkeeper with that finish and run off giving it an ear. Oh my God. Liverpool are banging trouble right now. And did anyone see it coming? Because I didn't. I predicted 5-0. Maybe I should have. Maybe all the Liverpool fans are going to harass me because I predicted Arsenal to win 5-0 the other night. We all know what happened there. So yeah, 49 undefeated. Listen, I ain't going to laugh at Liverpool. They're going to piss the title again. So, like I said, I couldn't care less whether they went invincible or not. If they did it, they deserve to do it. If they didn't, then they don't. And tonight they've been poor. I can't even lie. And I know there's a lot of Liverpool fans watching this in the chat. They have been shocking tonight, Liverpool, so far. The 2 goals they've conceded are very un-Liverpool-like. Both of them are off throw-ins. Both of them have just been poor. They've been ball watching. They've not been pressing the players. Now you'll see what Liverpool are made of. Have they got the wherewithal and the know-how to come back and get something even when they've played shit tonight? Can they get a draw out of this game at least? I don't know. It's your fault for saying 5-0. I said Arsenal would win 5-0 the other night. We know what happened there, mate. We know what happened there, but that'll teach me to be confident and cocky with Arsenal, wouldn't it? Origi is putting his straps around his socks. Another Sarr and no VAR. You're a poet, you didn't know it, GT Playboy. Hope you're good, buddy. Thanks for your donation, man. Big up my boy King of Stevenage in the chat. How you doing, man? You good, yeah? You good? I ain't seen you for time in here, man. Hope you're well. But yeah, this has been an un-Liverpool-like performance tonight. It's been really mad. I expected to, after watching my dead team get knocked out of Europe the other night, just watched Alexander-Arnold just whip a free kick about 5 yards wide when there's about 10 players in the box waiting for it. But yeah, I see my dead team get knocked out of Europe the other night. We then thought, right, let's do a Liverpool watch along. We'll watch a proper team, a world-class team, the best team on the planet right now. And they've been anything but that tonight. And credit to Watford. Watford have been really on it. And this has not been like Liverpool. They've not had that high tempo. They've not had that press. They look a little bit disjointed tonight. I know that they've got a couple of injuries. But you'll see what Liverpool are made of now. Can they come back? I wouldn't put it past them. So let's not write them off just yet. Yeah, because I'm going to harp on again. Just like the Arsenal Invincibles back in the day. I remember us being 3-1 down at home to Middlesbrough. Frank Drew scoring a banger from about 30 yards out to put them 3-1 up. We then scored 5 that night. We scored 5, or that afternoon, we scored 4 in 4 minutes against them and beat them 5-3. I also remember us, funny enough, losing to Liverpool that season at one point, and then Thierry Henry just took liberties. So let's not write Liverpool off just yet. There is still 27 minutes or 26 minutes plus stoppage time to go. So there's plenty of time for them to get into the game. Watford have put a lot. Whoa! Nearly 3-0. Jesus Christ. Liverpool have been shocking tonight with their passing as well, by the way. They do miss Jordan Henderson. You do, Jan. 100% you miss Henderson. It was funny because I said earlier on this stream, he's got to be, I don't think he'll get it. I think Van Dijk, I think Kevin De Bruyne's been the player of the season. In fact, my Mac's about to die, so bear with me. Let me charge this up before we lose the stream completely. We don't want to be doing that right now. So let's get that in there. We can't be losing the stream, people. We've got so many bloody wires down here. There we go. Good job I checked that, wasn't it? But yeah, I was saying that Kevin De Bruyne's been the player of the season for me. But Jordan Henderson's got to be in the contention. I think he's been superb this season. I think he's been absolutely class. But that's offside. No, it ain't. He's in. Corner. It is a corner. Now we'll see what Watford are made of. Have they got what Troy Deeney claims as cojones? Have they got the cojones to hang on to a 2-0 victory and be the first team this season in the league to beat Liverpool? The Ox is off. Origi is on. The hero of the Champions League last year, the Liverpool hero at Anfield against Barcelona, is just coming on. I don't know why he's got gloves on. I never understand why footballers wear gloves. But there you go. I don't quite get that one. But Alexander-Arnold's going to whip a corner in as we speak. He's whipped it in. That's a poor corner. It's a poor corner. But this is where we see what Liverpool are made of and what Watford are made of. Because let's have it right here. Watford are second bottom. This will be a massive result for them. They're second bottom for a reason, and that's because they're not that great. And because they bottle moments in matches. Liverpool are the best team in the league for a reason. Oh my God, what an effort that was from Lallana. Just chested one down and volleyed one. Just watching it again. Header out from Pereira, chested it, volleyed it. Just shaved the outside of the post. Oh, mate, that would have been some goal if he'd scored that as well. Jesus Christ. And it's as quick as that, it can turn around. So, listen, let's not think this is over yet. Nowhere near over yet. Lallana's geeing up the troops. He's telling them straight, come on, we can do this. I still think they can do it as well. Although saying that, they've only had 1 shot on target all game to Watford's 4. They've only had 5 shots all game in total compared to Watford's 11. It's been a very, very weird performance from Liverpool tonight. But credit to Watford so far. They're in again here. And Ismail Sarr is pulling the strings right now. He is causing all sorts of problems for that Liverpool defence. Liverpool have cleared that. We were linked with Lallana. 99.9% of our fans didn't want him, mate. But there you go. Jurgen said, go on and win the game. Go and do something. Get us back in the game. But Arsenal, no, we don't want him. Even though he'd be the best midfielder in our midfield if we had him. But there we go. What do we know? Kevin says, I wish Liverpool lose. There's only 1 Invincibles. There's not actually. There's 2, Preston and Arsenal, which is why I don't get this like love fest for, oh, let's let them lose. We want to see them lose. Arsenal fans are cheer like they've won the Champions League. Yeah, if Liverpool lose this game. Yeah, that is how embarrassing Arsenal fans are at times. They will actually be having street parties on the fucking Hornsey Road in London tonight if Liverpool lose this game. Yeah, I genuinely couldn't care less if they lose or not. But we're 9th. How are we even laughing? Yeah, I'm not laughing. I like watching Liverpool. I think they've been an absolute joy to watch this season. Oh, here we go. They have a free kick on the edge of the box. Deulofeu's looking like he's got the right ump with that. But yeah, you know, and Mane, yeah, it was a foul. He made the most of it, but it's a foul. But like when people go, oh, it was the Premier League, we're unbeaten. And yeah, there was football before the Premier League. I hope people know this, right? Do people know that, or did they forget? I don't know. There was football before the Premier League started, and Preston were the first team to go unbeaten. So all of this, oh, we were the first to do it. We actually weren't. We were the first in the Premier League, before Premier League. Liverpool free kick, Robertson's going to whip it in, or it could be Trent. They're both standing over it. It is Trent. He's whipped it in. That's a great cross and a good clearance. We're 10th. Oh, we're 10th again, are we? Shock. We do like being top of the bottom half of the table, so it's all good, man. It's decent. We like the 10th. We like 10th. 10th's comfortable, isn't it? It's like middle of the road. You're not great. You're not shit. You're kind of middle. You're all right. You're all right. Yeah, we don't mind being 10th. Your hairline died. My hairline's worse than Mane's, bruv. I am moving worse than Mane right now. I need a haircut next week as well. I'm going to go and get it done Monday or Tuesday. It was, yeah, that pass, what a pass from Dini to Sarr. It was a great pass. And it was a great finish from Sarr, who dinked the goalkeeper. What a finish. What a finish. Dante says it's going to be 3-2. I wouldn't put it past him. Listen, if Liverpool score, all of a sudden it's squeaky bum time for Watford. And that'll give Liverpool the urgency to then go and get another one. I know they've got the urgency anyway. They want to go unbeaten, but it's not been easy. And let's be real, Ben Foster's had nothing to do. They've had one shot on target. But I think soon as Liverpool, if they can get a goal, you're going to see a completely different game. It just depends how long it takes if they can do that. If it comes in the next 10 minutes or so, then it's going to be a big 10 minutes for Watford and for Liverpool, isn't it? But the longer it goes, the more it favours Watford to get the victory. Do drive the likes up on the channel. That would be great on this video. That would be super fantastic. Don't forget, I'm doing a watch along tomorrow for the Spurs game against Wolves, and straight after that, I will be doing a watch along for the League Cup final. I'm not that far behind. I'm about 30 seconds behind Stuart. I am currently on 70 minutes 45 seconds. So I'm about 40 seconds behind, and 10 of them are YouTube. So yeah, man. Robertson is in here. Come back out to Mane, who's whipped one in. Salah's got the ball. That's poor from Salah. Good defending again. Liverpool doing not a great deal at the moment, but Watford are defending with their lives right now. A little bit like Norwich did last night. And this is what I said. Arsenal could do a lot worse than sitting there watching DVDs on Norwich's performance against Leicester and this performance tonight against Liverpool on how to actually defend when you're winning a game. Yeah, because every single one of them to a man has thrown their body on the line tonight. Yeah, it's been absolutely ridiculous how well Watford have defended in this game. Klopp's got a little smug grin on his face. Thank you to over 13,000 people that have watched this stream live right now. I do appreciate that. Like I said, I am back tomorrow with a Spurs watch along against Wolves, and also with the Cup final watch along straight afterwards. Just watching Liverpool playing clean through on goal. What are they doing? Oh, wow. 3-0. Dini has killed the game. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Wow. Wow. I can't believe what I'm watching. Do you know what? It's nothing more than they deserve as well. Listen, they should have been 1 or 2 up in the first half. Unbelievable. The defending tonight from Liverpool. Wow. Just watching it, it was a goal kick from Ben Foster, or a free kick from Ben Foster. Alexander-Arnold plays it around the corner blind. He plays, don't know who that was. I think it was Deulofeu. And then Dini, what a finish. Duff, mate. Unbelievable. 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 I can't believe they're 3-0 up. I genuinely can't. But do you know what? They fully deserve it. They have been all over the place tonight, Liverpool at the back, all over the place. YME says your 5-0 prediction, was that for Watford? Yeah, it was, by the way. Yeah, I predicted 5-0 to Watford. So it's fully on. It's fully... I didn't. I predicted 5-0 to Liverpool. But anytime I predict a 5-0 for your team, just take it you're going to lose. Because on Thursday, I predicted Arsenal would win 5-0. We lost. Tonight, I predicted Liverpool would win 5-0. They're getting battered. And it ain't even a joke. They are getting battered. They have had one shot on target, Liverpool, and Watford have nearly scored as many goals as Liverpool have had total shots. I don't know what's going on tonight, but Liverpool have looked all over the place defensively. Yeah, not just one of their the only defender who's not actually looked that bad is Van Dijk. The other three have been shocking. Dejan Lovren, Alexander Arnold playing the guy clean through on that one, and Andy Robertson. They've been absolutely crap. But listen, they're still going to piss the title. So I'm quite sure deep down Klopp's devastated. I'm sure all their fans are, and I'm sure that the players are as well, because they really wanted that unbeaten tag. But you know what? They don't deserve it on tonight's performance. And Watford, let's be real here. Watford have fully deserved to be 3-0 up. That ain't even a joke. That ain't even me being salty. I couldn't care less if Liverpool went unbeaten. In fact, I actually wouldn't mind if they had gone unbeaten. But at the same time, that is just mad. I didn't expect 3-0 at all. Genuinely did not expect 3-0. Unbelievable. That's crazy. That is actually crazy. I can't believe that. I genuinely cannot believe that. That's mental. We want 4. We want 4. Wow. That's mad. Fair play to Watford though, man. They have really, really wanted it. And do you know what? Ironically, they actually got better when Deulofeu went off. When he went off injured. I think he's probably going to be out for the rest of the season at least. Lee, could Arsenal do that? I can't remember the last time we beat Liverpool, mate. I think it was Van Persie, wasn't it? I genuinely can't remember the last time we beat Liverpool. In fact, when was the last time we scored 3 past Liverpool? And this is what I said earlier on. West Ham the other night, they really worried Liverpool at Anfield. And now tonight, Watford are 3-0 up against Liverpool. So how comes these teams that have got worse players than us, that have apparently got worse managers than us, and they can manage to do better performances against Liverpool than we can with our squad and our manager? I don't get that. I genuinely don't. I don't get it. Is it arrogance? Is it cockiness? I don't know. But either way, I don't see how Watford and West Ham can put up a better fight against Liverpool than Arsenal can. And it's not just one season, it's every season we get spanked by Liverpool. But you know what? Liverpool have been an absolute joy to watch this season, which is why I wanted to do this watch along, because I thought, you know what? I was sick and tired of watching dead football by watching Arsenal the other night. A little bit down in the dumps, although I didn't expect to lose the other night. It wasn't a shock that we went out the way we went out. I've been watching the same story for a decade. And I thought, you know what? Let me do a watch along for Liverpool. Let me watch a world-class football team tonight. With world-class players and a world-class manager. And you know what? It's been like watching Arsenal straight up. They have been absolutely crap tonight. Absolutely crap. They've had one shot on target in 77 minutes. Yeah, shocking. Unbelievable. And Klopp, as much as, listen, I'm sure Liverpool fans are going to be wounded by that a little bit, but listen, they're still going to win a title. The first title in, 30 years? Fair play. Fully deserved to win the title as well. Yeah, but I didn't expect them to lose to Watford tonight. And I'm quite sure none of their fans did. And I'm quite sure pretty much nobody expected, pretty much nobody. I know some people probably wanted them to lose. I know Arsenal fans are getting all giddy about it right now, knocking one out. They're getting their knickers wet. Like I said, there'll be street parties down the Hornsey Road outside the stadium tonight. Celebrating that Liverpool didn't go unbeaten, because that's how stupid Arsenal fans are. Big up wifey in the chat, by the way. Hope you're good, baby. But yeah, Arsenal fans are be cheering like we've won the Champions League tonight because Liverpool have lost. Like I said, I couldn't care less whether they won the title unbeaten or not. they're still going to win a title and we're still 10th in the table. Maybe we should laugh at our fucking players and everything else associated with us, rather than laughing that Liverpool, the best team on the planet right now, have lost a football match. You know, but that is how dumb some sections of Arsenal fans are. Is rather than criticising the shit that we have in our team, they'll laugh at Liverpool, who, by the way, have only spent £27 million more than Arsenal in the last 5 years. There you go. You can have Lucas Torreira, Jurgen Klopp. You can have Lucas Torreira. We don't need him. Yeah, that is the difference in R2's spending in the last 5 years. We're 10th and Banter FC, and our fans are laughing at them because they're losing tonight, even though they're about 150 points clear at the top of the table. Fucking, our fans are embarrassing, I swear down. Yeah, our fans are embarrassing. And it's no wonder that Arsenal are fucking so shit when we've got people that are going to be having street parties because Liverpool lost tonight. Yeah, I genuinely couldn't care less if they went unbeaten. And like I said earlier on, I've said it a few times, if they did go unbeaten, they'd fully deserve to go unbeaten. And do you know what? They haven't deserved it. So, oh well. Oh well. They're still going to win a title. They're still European champions, and they'll probably still win that again this season. So there you go. Anyway, budget music. I can't tell you that because I've got mad haters, my friends. Most of my haters are Arsenal fans because they don't like the truth. The truth hurts. It's kind of funny that most fans from other teams actually don't mind me, but most of the Arsenal fans are snowflakes and can't handle what I'm saying because they're still sitting there knocking one out over Ozil from 2006 past compilations and pie charts. Like this guy, Ozil is king. This guy again, I swear, you're on your last warning, my friend. But listen, less than 10 minutes to go. There ain't no way Liverpool are coming back in this. There is no way they are coming back from this. But yeah, they are gonna win the title comfortably. I think that was never in doubt. And all that was in doubt was whether they could go unbeaten, and they can't. They actually can't. And do you know what? It was to a team that nobody expected. Out of all of the teams that Liverpool had to play, nobody would have said Watford. Not even the most ardent, most biased Watford fan would have said that they would beat Liverpool tonight, which makes it even more remarkable, really. But do you know what? It's been fully deserved from Watford as well. I've been disappointed with Liverpool tonight. I can't even lie. I've been fully disappointed with them. It's been like watching Arsenal straight up. One shot on target in nearly 80 minutes, or it is 80 minutes. It's nearly 82 minutes. One shot on target. That ain't good enough to go unbeaten, unfortunately, for them. But there we go. They're still a decent team. They're still the best team in the world, and they're still top of the table. They're still in the Champions League. They've got to overturn a 1-0 defeat in that. But I expected them to win tonight. Can they overturn a 1-0 against Atletico? I think they can, but that's going to be difficult. But I didn't expect them to lose 3-0. But I'm not a muggy Arsenal fan that's going to celebrate this because I couldn't care less if he did it. So I'm not going to be having street parties with bunting and, you know, little cakes with cherries on the top and laughing, going, only one Invincibles. Well, there's not. There's two Invincibles, Preston and Arsenal. I think Arsenal fans have forgotten the football started before the Premier League. But there we go. Most football fans that support Arsenal forget anything prior Arsene Wenger. So, or before Arsene Wenger. So it's no coincidence that most Arsenal fans can't actually remember that there was football before the Premier League. So, but yeah, it was a good effort, Liverpool. Listen, it was a good effort. They've had a mad run. They've only lost. They're in again here, Watford. Should have been 4, or was he offside? It's been a mad run. They lost one game last season and didn't win the league. They've lost one game this season. He was onside as well. They've lost one game this season, and that's the one we're watching now. So to lose 2 games in, what, 70 is it? Is it 70 games? Something ridiculous. That is mad. Mad run. Best team on the planet. We need something to cheer us up. Our club's a mess, says Deji. Well, listen, like I said, I'm not going to sit here and start laughing at Liverpool, mate, because Arsenal are a fucking disgrace. So, yeah. I'm not gonna sit laughing at Liverpool, mate. Not when Arsenal were 10th in the table and just been humiliated in Europe. Especially when Liverpool's team, in fact, Liverpool's bench would get in our first team. So I don't know why we're all laughing. I named my horse after Pep. You're a wind-up merchant, you lad. What they need to do now, Liverpool, though, is make sure that they don't do what we did back in the day when we lost a game that, by the way, we were robbed at Man United that day. Rooney diving over Sol Campbell. We lost a few games after that, didn't we? Now Liverpool have to pick themselves up. When you've been relentless week in, week out, and you know you're better than everyone you're playing against, you have to go out there. And when you take a loss, you have to really mentally dig deep, because they've gone out onto that pitch every week. And I remember this from Arsenal doing it week in, week out. I remember Arsenal falling apart in some games after that. And this is the task for Liverpool now. They can't afford to fall apart now. You know, it don't matter if they do it in the league. That's fine, whatever. But, you know, they've won the league by a fucking country mile. You know, but they've still got Champions League to play for, Liverpool. And although they're 1-0 down, I do think they can overturn that defeat. I do like Simeone. I love watching Atletico Madrid play, you know, because people go, oh, it's boring, it's negative, it's this. No, it's not. It's a fucking art form. Yeah, defending is part of the game. They can defend better than any team on the planet. But again, certain sections of this muggy fan base of the club I support just want all the flair players. So yeah, that's why we're shit. And then when we do have shit defenders, yeah, and people moan about our defending the other night, well, we could have signed Van Dijk instead. We bought Gabriel Paulista for the same fucking money. Yay, another master stroke. We went with Lauren Koscielny at centre-back for 8 years. Yay, well done. We even made him captain at one point. And then he takes his shirt off and goes, oh, fuck you, Arsenal. I'll take the Arsenal one off and reveal the one underneath. And people lauded that guy up. Jesus Christ. You know, we've got Hector Bellerin at defence. The guy's a fashion model posing as a footballer. He should be done as for fraud and deception, the fella. Watch Welbeck come on and score the fourth. And then fans start gassing over the fact he used to play for us. Mate, it's embarrassing. It is embarrassing, mate. I'm going to be staying off social media tonight, that's for sure. I can imagine that Twitter is having a fucking wank fest over this. Jesus Christ. Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. How about look at how crap we were the other day? Look at how embarrassing we were. Look at how we are as a football club. Look how much money we've spent, less than Liverpool. They've spent £27 million more than us in 5 seasons. And look how great their team is. Look how great their manager is. Look how great they are in every tournament they play in. And our fans are gassing because they're losing to Watford. It's fucking seriously embarrassing, man. Liverpool are 22 points clear. I don't think they will let that lead go. Exactly. And this is what I was saying, though, right? When we went unbeaten for 49 and then we lost, we got some weird results after that, because mentally, when you're going out on that football pitch every single week, and even when you're 3 goals down, or 2 goals down, like we were to Middlesbrough, like we were to Liverpool, we were losing. Other games that season we were losing. Right at the very end, we were losing to Leicester. Paul Dickoff scoring at the near post. And when you lose that unbeaten run, you're like, oh my God, we're not as invincible as we thought we were. Because every week they win matches, Liverpool, walking out on the pitch just because they're fucking Liverpool. Because the opposition look at that squad and look at that 11 that are coming out, and it's lost in the tunnel. And Arsenal used to have that about them as well. Man United had that about them as well. Yeah, and Liverpool have got it where the other team just look at them and go, fuck, I'm up against Van Dijk today. Or shit, that's Mohamed Salah. I'm fucked. And now that has gone, yeah, it's how they recover in the next league game or the next game that they play. They've got Chelsea in midweek. Tuesday, I think it is. I'll be doing a watch along for that, by the way. And Wednesday, I'll be doing one. In fact, tomorrow, I'll be doing 2. Tottenham Wolves tomorrow, and then the Cup final tomorrow. So stay tuned for both of them tomorrow. 9 o'clock tonight, I'll be doing the press conference reaction from Arteta's press conference. So that'd be interesting. Come and join in on that. Tomorrow, the 2 watch-alongs, like I say. And then I'll be doing my preview at 9 o'clock tomorrow night, live stream that as well. Monday, normal service resumes, starting 11 reaction, live watch-along with Guna Eagle Eye. His link's in the description. Player ratings on his channel. I only do the backline and the man of the match. Then I come back to my channel and do all of them. I'm expecting a better bloody performance than the one on Thursday. Otherwise, I will be having a meltdown. I'm already moving like Mane with his forehead. Yeah, I don't want to be moving like Pep Guardiola. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I value what I've got left of my hair. I actually need a fucking haircut. Look at the state of it. Jesus Christ. And then Tuesday, we'll be doing Chelsea-Liverpool. Wednesday, we'll be doing Spurs-Norwich watch-along. Thursday, we'll be doing Derby against Man United. Don't forget also, all the Arsenal-related stuff will be in and around there as well. The usual times, 5 o'clock, 9 o'clock, unless there is a watch-along, then it'll just be 9 o'clock. 5 o'clock rather than 9 o'clock. Friday will be normal service. We'd probably do a combined 11. Don't know whether any West Ham players are getting Arsenal's 11. Although saying that, we're fucking shit. So any of you in the chat would probably get an Arsenal's 11 right now. And then the preview next Friday as well for the game, which is a Saturday 3 o'clock kickoff, I believe, which is not something that we have very often. But there we go. But yeah, who's your man of the match? Put your man of the match in there. I'm going with Sarr. I think he's been brilliant. Yeah, I don't think anyone else is going to disagree, if I'm being completely honest. Felipe Anderson, that's a good shout. That is a very good shout. Felipe Anderson. Yeah, I think I might do a combined 11. Yeah, I might do a combined 11. They have actually got some all right players, West Ham, haven't they? One thing's for sure, doesn't matter who they've got a right back, he's getting in over Bellerin. Yeah, everyone's saying Sarr by a mile. Two goals and assists. That second goal he scored as well. What a finish. Yeah, that was class, man. That was class. Yeah, it's confirmed. Sergio will be happy. He's flying over from the States for that game. And he's been worried the whole time that we were going to get that game moved because of the Europa League. Little did he know that Arsenal will always let you down. I think the Brighton game on the 14th of March is going to stay the same as well, because that's the week that we were supposed to be playing the next round. But don't worry. The first leg I won't be doing of Wolves against Olympiacos, because I will be on an aeroplane back to the UK for that week. But I land back at Malaga on the 19th at about 5 o'clock in the evening on the 19th of March. So I will be doing the second leg of Wolves against Olympiacos. So we'll see a proper football team absolutely take Olympiacos apart in quite emphatic fashion, because I see nothing other than Wolves slapping them like we should have slapped them. But complacency FC, dead football FC, arrogant fan FC, laughing at Liverpool FC, that's how we roll right now. My club's dead. It's been dead since we left Highbury. It's a shadow of itself, FC. But there we go. I've completely jinxed Liverpool tonight because I predicted 5-0 on Thursday and we lost. And I predicted 5-0 tonight and you've lost. So if ever I predict 5-0 for your team to win, you're losing. And the game is pretty much done. It's pretty much done in terms of actual minutes on the board. Lee's looking peng. Cheers. Do drive the likes up. If you want to become a member of the channel, you can use the emojis in the chat. You get all the content that's pre-recorded, like the daily uploads for the Premier League news, like the daily transfer updates that start again on the 1st of May, all the way through until the last day of the transfer window. You get all of them uploaded for about 7 hours before anybody else gets them. I upload them in the night time, about midnight, 1 o'clock, and then everybody else gets them at 7 a.m. The podcast is coming back. I've got a couple of people lined up for that. That'll be a week early for members, and then it'll go out to public after that a week later. Give everybody who's a member a chance to see it. If you're a level 1, 2, or 3, you get your own streams every week. Well, 2 weeks if you're a level 1, every week if you're a level 2 or 3. The higher the tier, the one below it you get as well. So if you're on level 3, you get level 1, 2, and 3. If you're on level 2, you get level 1. It's pretty self-explanatory. The link's in the description. Go check it out. If you're new to the channel, subscribe. And I'm baffled as to how Liverpool have just gone out with a whimper tonight. But there we go. If I was Liverpool fans, I'd stay off social media, especially that one that begins with a T, which is the most stupid platform. It's also one of the smallest platforms. Like I said, it's smaller than that nonce social media called TikTok. So yeah, I'd stay off of that because Arsenal fans would be unbearable on Twitter tonight. So I'm going to stay off of it because I can't stand our fans. I think they're divs, most of them. The real ones are in the chat. Lee jinxed it. Lee's just jinxed Wolves. Yeah, I probably have. I won't predict 5-0 for Wolves, by the way. Please read my comment. Which one? We have a 26% win rate with Alexander Lacazette and 50% without him. Well, apparently he's world class, mate, according to our fans. And everybody who's in a team above Arsenal, all of their players are crap, but our team are amazing. That's how it works, I think, mate. So there we go. But that's football fans. That's the life of being an Arsenal fan. You have to fight with your own online because they're all stupid. Twitter is dead. It is. That's why I ain't been on it for time, mate. I can't be dealing with it. It's just full of absolute fucking dickheads. Yeah, that would do anything. They'd sell their mum for a retweet. Literally. The game is over. It's fully finished, and Liverpool have not gone unbeaten this season. They have actually lost their first game of the season in the Premier League, which is mad. The two teams that they've dropped points to this season have been Man United and Watford, which is just absolutely crazy. It's absolutely mad when you think about it. Man United, when they dropped points to Man United as well, Man United were absolutely in dire straits. And now Watford, who are one from bottom in the Premier League, or were one from bottom, what a result. By the way, what a result for Norwich last night as well. And maybe that spurred Watford on a little bit, but I don't think there was anyone, or only a handful of people on the planet that would have predicted that Watford beat them. And I don't think anyone would have put a bet on 3-0. Yeah, no way in a million years. But you know what? Fair play to Watford. Liverpool were like watching Arsenal tonight. Toothless. Yeah, slow, boring, sideways. One shot on target. Was it 2 shots on target? Weren't good enough either way. But listen, they've been a joy to watch all season, and I fully jinxed them tonight. So apologies, Liverpool fans. Don't come looking for me. But they have had a good, relentless run, haven't they? Let's be real here. How many games? They've lost 2 league games in how many? 70? It's ridiculous. 73, something like that. It's mad. So listen, fair play to them. I ain't going to sit here laughing at Liverpool. As an Arsenal fan, with my head screwed on, not deluded, not an idiot, not jumping on a wave to get a couple of likes or retweets on Twitter. I'm gonna say fair play. It's been a mad run for Liverpool, and it just weren't happening, was it? It just weren't one of them things tonight. So listen, you got to turn it around in the Champions League, otherwise you're losing that crown as well. But I do think you can do that. It's now how you recover from this. Yeah, nice little touch from Klopp as well. He went over to Nigel Pearson. He's given him a little whisper in the ear. He said congratulations. He's obviously said to him, listen, you probably deserved it tonight. I do like Klopp. I do like him. I do like watching Liverpool. And yeah, it's been kind of mad. I can't believe they've lost 3-0. It's been pretty mental. Let's read some of your comments and questions out for 5 minutes. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm going to have some dinner, and I'm going to be back in about an hour and a half doing the press conference reaction for the Arsenal game. Arteta did the press conference today. I didn't expect him to do one, but that will be live streamed at 10 o'clock on the channel, and we'll have a little look forward to the Portsmouth game. Not that I'm looking forward to it. I can't fucking stand watching us play at the moment. And them little fucks better turn up on Monday, put it that way. Anyway, enough of my swearing. There's children watching. Your hairline is more well-classed than Arsenal. Bruv, it ain't. It's dead. It's nearly as dead as the football club. Really, are they bothered? I don't think they are bothered, mate, to be honest with you. They don't care at all. I genuinely don't think they care. We're still invincible. Well, we would still be invincible even if Liverpool went invincible. But we weren't the first to do it. Preston were. So I don't know why Arsenal fans think we were. We weren't. Preston were. What a shocking result. It was a shocking result. 10 p.m. Spanish time, 9 p.m. 9 p.m. UK time. Do you know what? Trying to talk in UK time whilst looking at Spanish time is not the one. So 9 o'clock UK time, I'll be streaming live the press conference reaction, which will be 10 o'clock my time. So there we go. They are champions. Yes, they are. They are champions. They fully deserve it as well. Troy Deeney is better than Igalo. They sold him and kept Deeney for a reason. Yeah, I'll probably have to go along with that. It's a shame I wanted to see Klopp's teeth. Evening to everybody who is watching in the chat. Do drive the likes up, by the way. We've had over 16,000 people watching this video live, so thank you very much for that. Considering it's not an Arsenal game, that's fantastic. I am doing 2 watch-alongs tomorrow, Spurs versus Wolves, and then straight afterwards, we're going to do the League Cup final. And then next week, Watchalong Central, the home of Watchalongs, is here, baby. Monday, it's Arsenal away to Portsmouth. Tuesday, it's Chelsea at home to Liverpool. Wednesday, it's Tottenham at home to Norwich. Thursday, it's Derby at home to Man United. I'm doing every single one of them as a live watch-along. So come join in. Monday, I'll be joined by Guna Eagle Eyes. Links in the description. Go check him out. And we'll do a few more comments. I'm going to get out of it. I'm going to have some food, search some Premier League news. In fact, well, I now know what I can do my Premier League video about, can't I? Come on. We've got this sorted already. Check Arsenal's official Twitter account. Don't tell me they've posted some dickhead shit. Don't tell me they've posted only 1 Invincibles or some bollocks. Let's have a look. They put few. How fucking cringe. Oh, to be fair, they did actually say congratulations on a formidable unbeaten run. But before that, they put few. Like it fucking changes anything. Does it actually affect anything if Liverpool did go unbeaten? Can somebody tell me that? Are you not going to be able to sleep tonight if they did? Like, seriously, man. There's bigger fish to fry than worrying about whether Liverpool can go unbeaten. The fact that we're even having this conversation is just embarrassing. Lee, don't look at Arsenal Twitter. Bruv, I ain't even got the app on my phone. Because if I get the app on my phone, I'll end up getting suspended. Because I just bite every time. So yeah, I haven't got the app on my phone. It keeps your club relevant. Well, yeah, that's true. Actually, it does, I suppose, because now all of the idiots are now going to retweet that, like it, comment on it, and go, "Yay! They're all having a street party in the streets of North London tonight." All rather sad, really, innit? Let's be real. Yeah, let's celebrate that Liverpool didn't go unbeaten while we're languishing in 10th and just been kicked out of Europe by a bunch of Greek farmers. Fucking well done. Seriously. It's the only thing we have over other big clubs. Well, we've got the 13 league titles. We've got the 13 FA Cups, which is more than anyone. We're the first club in the country to do a cup double back in '93, Sheffield Wednesday. Cheers for that. So yeah, man, we've got loads of stuff. Listen, at the end of the day, I couldn't care less if Liverpool did it or didn't do it. Like I said, they didn't do it, so they didn't deserve to do it. If they had done it, they would have deserved to have done it. The way Arsenal fans go on, yeah, and then they say that YouTube channels are embarrassing. No, that's embarrassing. Celebrating another team not going invincible, yeah, because we were the first to do it. No, we weren't. Preston were. A Preston fan celebrating tonight. Can somebody go on Preston? In fact, let me go on Preston Twitter. Let me see if Preston have tweeted it out. Let's have a look. Preston North End. Let's have a look. I wonder if Preston North End have gone few. Preston North End. No, of course they fucking haven't. Do you know what I mean? And then they wonder why people laugh at us. No, they're talking about their game that they played today against Fulham. Yeah, do you know what I mean? They're talking about the game they played today. That they lost to Fulham. They're not sitting there going, "Oh, thank God for that. Liverpool didn't go unbeaten. They didn't go unbeaten. Oh my God." Instead, my dead football club is tweeting bollocks, getting all of the muggiest fans to tweet bollocks as well and laugh at Liverpool. Yes, let's all laugh at Liverpool. Why are you so angry? Because I can't stand the majority of our fan base online, mate. They're fucking dickheads. And then people want to have a go at me, yeah, for being negative and toxic and making us a laughing stock What is making us a laughing stock is laughing at the fact that Liverpool lost a football match when we're 10th and we've just been humiliated. That's embarrassing. Yeah, sort your own camp out before you start laughing at others. That's how I see it anyway. Listen, I'm in a small minority of people that can actually fucking use their brain rather than just following sheep online. But there we go. Listen, I'm going to do a few more comments here anyway. Sure, seriously, I'm going to wrap this up because I'm just going to get angry. Liverpool, here we go. We've actually found somebody. Thank you. Liverpool's unbeaten run is arguably more impressive than ours, considering the league's strength. Thank you, Slit. Thank you very much. Not only that, they've won pretty much every game nearly, barring one draw, one loss. We did 26 and 12. Which, by the way, the next season, Chelsea got more points than us. So does that mean they're better? I don't know. You can draw 38 games and get relegated. Yes, it's a fantastic achievement to go 38 games without a loss. Cool. 49 in the end. Cool. It's fucking nearly 2 decades ago. Come on, man. Seriously. I don't care what we did 2 decades ago. I care what we're doing now. And what we're doing now is embarrassing. Yeah. And then we've got the cheek to laugh at a club that are absolutely light years ahead of us. I find that embarrassing. That's just me. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion, like you guys. You're entitled to laugh at them. You can laugh at them if you want. I will not be joining in. It was 16 years ago. Well, there you go. Nearly 2 decades ago. And we're still fucking... Mate, listen, I could go on a rant for hours about this, mate. I could go on a rant as to why we kept a manager for a decade too long. And it's because of all this sort of stuff. But there we go. If people want to laugh, that's entirely up to them. I'm not going to laugh at them. I think they've been a joy to watch this season. It's not easy to go unbeaten, as we've just found out. But Slut makes a great point. The league's a lot stronger now than it was when we were just up against Man United. That doesn't take anything away from Arsenal doing it, by the way. It's just making an observation, which is a fact as well. But there we go. Arsenal unbeaten is way more impressive since we never brought our way to a trophy, unlike Liverpool. Well, funny enough, if that's your... Let me ask you a question, Michael. Let me ask you this very quickly because I want to wrap this stream up. You're saying that they've brought their way to a trophy, yeah? They've spent £27 million more than Arsenal in the last 5 seasons. £27 million, which equates to Lucas Torreira. So that's one player. Torreira, take him out, give him to Liverpool. That is the difference in Liverpool spending to our spending in 5 seasons. Do you cry about our owner not investing? If you do, put it in the comment section, because if you do, you're now a hypocrite. Make your mind up. You seem confused. Because if they've brought their way to a title, what have we brought our way to? Because apparently we don't invest. Or we do invest, but we invest it incorrectly. Maybe, I don't know. You seem a bit confused, my friend. Let me know. Quick, because I want to wrap the stream up. Gary Neville celebrating with the shout. Oh, fucking hell. So what? I'm going to do the Frank Leboeuf and get myself out of here because it's just going to be embarrassing tonight. At the end of the day, my football team are crap. A lot of our online fans are fucking idiots. Fair play to Liverpool. Well done to Watford. Well done to Watford. It was a good effort by Liverpool to go as far as they've been. Congratulations on winning the title this season. Congratulations on winning the Champions League last season. And I'd love to be in your fucking position. Sadly, not all of the Arsenal fans agree. But there we go. That's up for another one. Stop being a hypocrite. How about no? Yeah, stop lording up something we done 2 decades ago, mate. Yeah. But then again, I expect nothing less from this muggy fan base. So I'm going to get myself out of here. Thank you very much to everybody who's watched it. Nearly 20,000 people watched live. I will be back at 9 o'clock, which is about an hour and 20 minutes from now, doing a press conference reaction for the Portsmouth game. We'll split screen it. We'll get the transcript up. We'll have a proper look at that, and we'll have a little look forward to the Portsmouth game. Well done to Watford. Wicked performance, man. Fully deserved to win that tonight. And unlucky to Liverpool, I suppose. But have a wonderful evening, whatever it is you're doing, and I'll see you in an hour and 20 minutes from now. Laters, peeps.